Welcome back to the Brew Crew podcast, everyone. It is day 13 of the Advent calendar, and it is the annual blow-off Carriage House Bash. Matt has become a siren.
That's his new vocal stem.
No, he's just channeling Wayne's World.
Wayne's World.
Excellent.
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 I don't know what that is.
I can't do it. My voice is...
Never seen Wayne's World?
No, I have.
Okay, I was like, oh my gosh.
I remember watching Wayne's World on my portable DVD player.
Yes.
Driving between here and Indiana when I was with my...
One of my first apartments I was in, I was watching.
Party on, man.
Yeah, you know.
Hell yeah.
I think that's how I watched Shakira.
So as you see, we got the full crew. We got a multi-camera setup. We got the Carriage House. It's actually warmer in here than I thought.
It is. It's mad
like
toasty.
40-something a week ago.
JT made us breakfast.
I made breakfast. So
The
if you guys
boys
want some,
brought us up for us.
He put his kids to labor camp and they made us
I did.
breakfast.
Yeah. Actually, they had baseball this morning, so they didn't help. But anyway,
They didn't help.
welcome back, everyone.
4 mics,
Yes.
4 cameras, 4 guys.
Fancy.
1 cup.
4 guys. Baby man.
Oh,
Ooh,
Lord.
speaking of that bathroom where you can write on the wall, that's fucking rad.
Oh, yeah.
That
yeah,
was
Lander
I put
Martin.
some-
I did.
Cool.
There was markers.
Did you?
Oh, yeah, I
I
did.
put something every year.
That's so cool.
Every year.
Yeah, my son's friends started writing stuff in there, too. It's kind of funny.
That's great.
Yeah. So what's
Yeah,
up,
so
guys?
if it says for a good time, keep in mind you might be calling an underage.
child.
Don't call any of those numbers. Don't call any of those numbers.
Don't call
Yeah.
the
Don't
number.
do it.
Of course, they're all.
That's a trap.
Mostly, they're all going to be of age here soon. But
You're going to be on
great.
an episode of To Catch a Predator.
Great. Why don't you sit
Chris
Yeah,
Hansen.
why don't you sit
Why
down?
don't you sit down?
Oh, JT's fed us.
She's
Where
she
is
was
Chris?
12.
yeah.
Chris is going to pop out. Why don't you
Oh,
guys sit
that's
down?
right. Yeah, you always go for the meal.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So yeah, look at all these camera angles we got. I'm just fucking around with that.
It just keeps cutting.
Stev, what's going on, man? How you been?
I've had so much chorizo, I'm gonna bust.
Damn, dude.
I think that just needed to be
We're
said.
that,
on-
we're that honest.
on
Less
the show.
than 5 minutes in.
Right, there we go.
Yeah, I'm hanging out, and
Hell yeah.
we're supposed to have Snowmageddon today, so I look forward to having to sleep here tonight.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's fine. I got plenty of room. You guys are welcome to stay.
Yes.
Anytime you
We're
want.
committing our snowfall guesses to camera now.
Yep.
All right.
Correct?
All right.
Yeah,
let's
let's
go
do
around.
it. Let's
Everybody
do
go
it
around.
now.
I say 6 inches.
I'm gonna say 4.5.
You changed it now because I'm going to go 7. I'm going to Price is Right this shit. Yeah.
Oh, it's Price is Right rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Dayton, Ohio. If we get 2 inches, we'll be lucky.
It's not the only thing.
I'm gonna, yeah. I'm gonna go with
Yeah, bring it.
3.999.
All right, I like it.
Under
Repeating.
4.
I love
Infinitely.
these
Under 4.
specific.
I don't know. I feel like they overshoot it all the time.
Every time.
They do, but I didn't
But some-
expect any yesterday.
Yeah, true. There was
And
a
there was a
layer.
there was a layer.
A light dusting.
A room full of guys, obviously there's going to be some exaggerations going on. So I like this. We're just keeping it grounded.
There was
Keeping it real.
6 inches of snow on the ground.
Yeah.
My wife loves that joke to this
So
day.
the 6
It's so good.
6
Yeah,
inches,
right?
that's
Yeah.
what you
Yeah,
smaller.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the difference between like guys that are 5'11" and the guys that are 6 foot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Short kings.
Better Matt, welcome to the Carriage House.
This is
Yes.
awesome.
Thank
Beautiful.
you for participating
Oh,
in the
so glad to be
in
invited.
the calendar
Yes. Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
for helping put it together. Gus, we
Cunty.
wish you were
We're being
here.
cunty.
Missing
we're
you
doing-
guys.
I don't know what that. What do you do?
Maya also,
It's
because
like-
Maya was going
Better
to
auto,
until she
right?
realized that we would be drinking at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
and she
yeah.
is
I
that.
have
booty-
gin,
I know.
but
she,
it's okay. I didn't
she's,
like.
I'm gonna tell her that, but she's
Yeah.
a booty mix doing some dance class.
Oh, booty
thing.
mix,
Yeah.
like Zumba and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Hot yoga
yeah.
and such.
Yeah,
I've done some hot yoga.
yeah.
Shit's
Fuck yeah.
exhausting.
Hot
She
yoga.
wants me to go with her, and I'm like, I'll go, but I don't want to outshow you, you know, like
Right.
Damn,
just
man.
shake that booty.
You got a
know?
yoga body.
You know, I can. Yeah, so like yoga's. I like
That's-
the thought of yoga,
Yeah.
but it's so slow, and y'all know me. I can't stop moving. Like, so you ask me to stand in one position for a set period of
2
time,
minutes,
and
yeah,
it's
man.
like
Yeah, it's-
challenging. It's like I do like some isometric stuff,
Oh yeah.
which is also,
Do,
but that like makes me. I feel like it's like a brain thing.
What is
It's
that?
kinda-
One
Tai
where you're
Chi.
like constantly.
Tai Chi.
Yeah, the
Some
motion
of that
stuff.
would be-
That would be, and like kind of zen-y a little bit. Yeah, I could see that. I could do that. I've definitely been finding my health this year. So this advent calendar
Oh,
is
yeah,
putting the
me
drink
too.
into the test for me this year, or this round here. So, but it's been great. It's been a lot of fun.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And your videos are great.
Thank
I love the videos from Barrel House participants.
Matt
Awesome.
getting me cut in his videos. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
I really
great.
like
Yeah,
that.
Especially
That's
when it
awesome.
cuts over like above Pete's face.
And when
I
you're
like
seeing
that
it
part.
for the first time.
I like that the most.
It only took us, how many years has this been? 8 years to get cut-ins, screen shares that aren't recorded on Skype, and multi-mic, multi-camera.
R.I.P.
He's
setup.
killing it. I feel professional
You know,
as hell
fuck
right
yeah,
now.
dude.
Just so we all know.
I know, I do too. This
Like-
is the most
This is
ever
a
done.
real
I'm like
podcast
switching
now.
between views and shit.
Skype does open up, but it says, "Hey, if you really enjoyed this program, use Microsoft Teams."
I'd
So it
rather
does take you
shit
there.
in my hands and clap than use Teams.
It's just one of those. If it worked for recording the way we thought it would, but there's different licensing and different levels. Where Skype was the one-stop be-all shop,
Right.
so now we have to use OBS to record out of like Discord or something like that, which is why it's kind of altered how we've done our operations thus far
Have to,
this year.
I like Teams. People shit on it, but I think Teams has a lot of good capabilities. But when you use the personal one,
Yeah.
you can't record with it.
Is
WebEx.
Teams
Man,
like a
that's
Skype
old.
thing?
Yeah, it's Microsoft
Yeah.
Teams. It's there. So they dissolved. Microsoft bought Skype, but then they
Oh.
dissolved it
Classic Microsoft
to use
moment.
Teams,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is a part of their
Well, they bought Skype a long time ago.
software suite.
Okay.
So it's like Excel,
Microsoft.
PowerPoint.
Part of 365, yeah.
Subscription
Yeah.
bullshit.
So Skype doesn't exist anymore.
No.
It is Teams.
Yeah, it's Teams.
So it's like.
But you're familiar with Skype, like, hey,
Correct.
that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
it turned into common vernacular. It's like, hey, just Skype me tonight or whatever. Like, people still say that, even though
Zoom
Skype
for
doesn't.
a while.
Then it was Zoom during COVID.
I did
Yeah.
Skype interviews back when I was restaurant managing because I was trying to move to Dubai,
Yeah,
and it didn't work. But
we're grateful.
Yeah,
And
me
on
too.
behalf of Dayton, we're glad that you chose this D over that D.
me too. Right?
Dubai's
Fuck
best
yeah, dude.
best bartender.
You think you'd get that
I was
award?
so I was in restaurant
Dude,
management
imagine the
at that
tips
time.
in Dubai.
Dubai.
Holy
I know,
shit,
right?
man.
So that's what I was
Restaurant
like.
manager.
I mean, this
Seven-star
was
hotels and all that.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
So like,
Damn.
and it was like literally starting to really come up then, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, this is. But I'd also just had my 2 children. And
Did you go there 15 years ago?
No, I
Oh.
Skype interviewed, and I was
Oh,
trying to
okay.
get my passport and
Damn,
everything, and then I did 2 interviews, but I answered poorly when they were like, so what about your kids in the States? And I was like,
Damn.
yeah, right, well,
Oh, yeah, I guess they don't have the same rules about asking about families there in Dubai.
that's also fair, I
as
guess.
they do here.
Doing
We're not allowed to ask
a
that.
during an interview is not good, though.
I'm okay with it.
That might have been
Sometimes
the
you gotta
fail.
think
That might
about
have
the
been-
answer.
Sometimes, yeah, mull over your
So you guys want to crack into the first beer so we have plenty of time to drink more beer?
Yeah.
All
We're
right,
drinking
there's the
beer
answer.
today?
He said yeah. What?
We're drinking beer today?
Oh, yeah, we're going to
No.
drink.
Are we live or is this just the tester?
This
This
is
is
just
just a
a
test.
sound check. So you can
This is
literally
a
say
sound check.
any private secrets you have.
Right now.
Oh, wow.
Slur,
It
slur,
just stays
slur.
under the
It will never get distributed or posted because this is definitely the test run.
SFIL is ordained, right? So we can just tell you
yeah.
anything and it stays with you, right? Privacy.
Omnio sanctifico et patrus.
That's Latin for true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amen.
All right, first beer.
First beer.
First beer.
First beer. Phil and I will share. I got
First
some
beer.
glasses here. Might make some noise. You guys all
That's
want
a-
glasses?
That's a
Clang,
proper
clang,
Becker.
clang, clang.
I didn't realize you had a proper Becker. Oh,
I don't know what I have. I got all kinds of stuff. You guys want glasses?
I'll take a glass.
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna get hard at if I don't.
I mean,
use
if
the
we
glass.
don't
can't
use a
win
glass,
that.
there is a Gus that I know that will
I don't have this.
comment back.
He's
Thank
screaming
you.
at
This
the-
is
If
a
I need to
Becker.
rinse it out, let me know.
Gus,
We
we're
gotta-
missing you today, bud.
We are missing you,
Damn,
Gus.
this bitch
We
heavy.
are
He's holding the
missing
fort
you.
down today at the Burrell House. He's got.
Missing you, Gus.
We got cool events
I like
today.
buying openers for everywhere I go.
We did a tiniest toast last night with Le Chouf.
Oh yeah, I saw Gus's video
It was
on
awesome. I
Facebook.
can't wait to see
Fuck
the
yeah.
pictures today because there's 50 people with little goofy little gnome hats on,
Hell yeah.
and I'm standing on a chair in the middle of it, and it was great.
Nice.
Someone told me to stand. There's this woman. She was like
You're our short king.
Amazon height, and she was like, "Here, just
Oh,
step on
nice.
this stool." And I was like, "Are you calling me short right now?" And she's like, "No, just do it." And she's told me to do this Amazon woman. I was like, "Okay."
Yeah,
So I
big-
got up on it, and I
Big
was
lady.
hovering over everybody else, even her, and it was great. It was cool. Good time.
That is cool.
Short
And by
kings
Amazon
represent.
woman, you mean delivery woman.
Yes.
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 Ah.
Yes.
Jeff Bezos woman.
Everybody got a bottle opener?
Everybody got a
woman.
All right. SFIL, and Spear. You want to do it, and I'll just do the countdown?
Oh, jeez,
You
hang on.
still gotta do the noise though.
All right, I'll do the
Hang on a
noise.
second,
But the
hang on.
noise of a bottle cap opener. You
Yeah,
can use
no.
whatever opener you want. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
I was so shit at that.
Oh, yeah, that bottle opener is hard. You're doing it in a weird way, but or maybe not. No, you.
Wow, I
haven't.
can't even.
That's
the
what-
comment
that's what
one.
I
she
think I got
said.
the snowflakes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's usually
Crack
what
it
she
at the
says.
right appropriate
Oh.
time
So
to
are
see
we
it.
all leaving a little bit here for? So yeah, wait, you get a pour, right?
Oh no, I'll just. we'll
Oh,
just
you
split
just
it.
share.
Life
Okay.
as a shorty.
You go first.
This is not only is it a blizzard, but it's a marathon. People have other events, so like this is we're kicking it
I don't
off
think
right.
a lot of these other events are gonna happen.
You don't think so?
Mine's in Brookville, and I don't think the storm.
Oh, so
even with
Brookville,
3
wow, you have to go to another
even,
state.
Yeah, even with 3.99
Damn near.
inches of snow, it's gonna be rough to make that jump.
Hey,
Brookville's not that far.
can you imagine where
20 minutes? Maybe
Can you
25
imagine
minutes?
3.99 inches where up north and it just life doesn't shut down? That's just like
It
oh, I
shouldn't
still
shut
gotta
down
do
here.
this.
When I lived in
that's not
Philly,
even worthy of sending the,
the snow in
snowplows out.
Philly was the
right?
worst
They don't
Oh,
even
yeah.
shit I ever
That's
dealt
the
with.
second week in
yeah.
September.
Right by the
It's
lake
like
there.
It was
Yeah.
so flat.
Yeah.
It was some of the worst snow winters I ever had was in
Yeah.
Findlay, Ohio.
Oh wow.
sure.
Yeah, I'm sure when you get that lake effect.
I also had a
shit
dumb
comes in.
Lake effect.
Saturn Ion on 18-inch rims because I thought I was cool
Oh,
in my
yeah.
early
That
That is
20s.
cool, man.
You
It
put
was.
rims on an Ion?
I did.
Hell yeah.
I did. It was stick shift and everything.
Swagged
So I
out.
did a lot of dumb things to that car. It had blacked out windows.
I'm a little too messing right now.
I
knowing
had
that you
a lot
care.
of electric blue paint on the interior of the car. It was
Okay.
It was ridiculous. I had a bunch of friends that could do
Okay.
stuff.
To 5 years of the Advent calendar, gents.
Hey.
First of many cheers.
Ding, ding, ding,
Ding
ding.
ding ding.
Right
It's
in
gonna
front
be
of the
great.
camera, too.
So this
Cheers.
beer, our beer,
Microphone.
day 13. This is Alesmith, barrel aged old.
It doesn't say barley wine. Gus thought it said barley wine on our description because it is classified as a barley wine. But
Really?
Gus
It is.
does not.
Oh, he's a barley wine.
He does not classify
Purist.
American
Purist.
barley
What
wines
are we looking at?
as barley wine. He
just
classifies them as an
I just
American
wanna
strong
listen.
ale because
Fuck
they're
yeah, dude.
they're
Observing.
too hoppy. They're too hoppy in his world. Most of the time. I don't want to speak for Gus completely because I, can barely speak for myself most of the time. But I'm fairly confident that it's mostly because they're too hoppy. It's the American barley wine.
He went on a
In
spiel.
Untapped and Rate Beer, it's an American barley wine.
Correct.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's fair. There's a sub-classification for American barley wine because we do overhop the shit out of everything.
Everything.
But I was thinking that it was a strong ale because it wasn't 12% or more. Normally, a barley wine is above
Creps
12,
up. Yeah.
and this is 11, so I thought it might be classified as a strong ale.
Everywhere else that I've looked it up at, it does show up as a barley
Barley wine.
But it
Well,
actually, does it
that's
say
interesting.
American barley wine?
American barley
Okay.
wine.
Was it
Different sites.
11 in 2016 or is it?
It's
No,
it's,
this
a 20,
is-
it's the 2016.
We've had it in our basement.
Right. So is it
Matt,
how much
that's what I brought.
Oh wow!
could it have
It could have done some.
grown?
Oh,
a little
was that
bit?
from your
maybe a
box?
little bit,
Okay.
Yeah. And honestly,
I've been
it's
saving that just
for
for the-
2016.
just
This
for
has
this.
held up really well.
This-
I feel
yeah.
like
It has
doesn't-
actually.
This
doesn't
was my
taste
pick.
like
So
a
if you did the
9-year-old.
3-hour-long marathon where JT and myself were at the Barrel House with Better Matt and Gimmick Gus, and we went down into the basement, and that was expertly cut into. This was my pick. JT's is later in the calendar.
yeah.
Shoo 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 shoo.
Shoo, 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 shoo.
Not sure how
nailed
many
it.
shoes there are, but there's many. At least 4.
Yeah,
Six.
shoot,
Six?
I typically prefer
Six
mushu
shoes.
pork
Yes.
with
Yes.
the little pancake.
Little mushy shoo shoo. Yeah.
Is pork not the best meat in Chinese food, right? By the way,
Right.
you can't
Yeah.
you can't do better than pork.
Yeah.
Typically.
Duck.
Oh,
Duck.
a little Peking duck.
Duck is
Duck's the best.
yeah,
A little
duck's
Peking
Well,
duck.
I will say I haven't had it in Chinese food. I usually get the duck curry at Thai 9.
Oh, yeah.
And that has rippled through my life with getting duck at most Asian foods.
Okay.
Duck is fantastic.
Duck is awesome. It's
Tough
very
to beat
greasy
Thai
and
9
it's
too.
very
A little-
Thai
like
9.
a
Speaking
little
of,
medium.
just shout out
Thai
Miss
nine.
Young on the corner of
White
3rd and
Lotus.
Jefferson,
Oh.
White Lotus. She's ending her
End of the year.
end of the year. She will no longer exist, and
no
it's
way.
a sad, sad day.
Just
Do they know who is
So-
buying it? She didn't publicize it, but
So there's a younger couple apparently that has bought or not bought the building because the owners they're getting the building.
right.
To what they're gonna do to execution wise, I have no idea. But Miss Young had such a wild menu.
Right.
Like,
so
there's,
diverse.
You know, like burger and fries to like literally the best pad thai I've ever had in Dayton is from her. And yeah, she will be sadly missed. She's a crazy, crazy wild woman that I love hearing all of her crazy bar stories because she used to own bars in, I don't know what country she used to live in, but I'm going to say it wrong, like Vietnam or something like that. But like, I feel like she literally would just be that bar owner that had a shotgun, like a sawed-off shotgun that she'd just walk out with.
On a swivel.
You know, like literally like...
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
she
as
just
long as-
always gave me that
If she
vibe.
named it, it's probably it sounds more like a Vietnam, Cambodia kind of name.
Dayton is full of characters. She's chief among them. Like
Fact.
it's fantastic.
Yeah.
You walk in there,
Chief characters.
You walk in there like, you know, with D20, it's what was it, a cast of characters or whatever. She would be one of those. Yeah,
absolutely.
She is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Walk in there before the end of the year. Yeah, we can out you.
Please do, yes.
Let's do
That's
it.
sad. That's sad. She's closing up.
It is that. Well,
She's excited to be retired. No, she's retiring.
So
She's
it's good.
excited.
Oh, she is. Okay.
She is. I mean, she's probably... I'm sorry, Miss Young, if I'm wrong. She's probably in her 70s.
Yeah,
She's probably.
Major struggle though. She lives.
Major
Yeah.
Thank you for apologizing.
Miss Chuggalo.
Bottle caps, everyone, sound off on your bottle caps from this
Sound off.
Alesmith 2016 Old Numbskull, 11%. American strong ale / barley wine beer. Gus, hold your ears. What's everyone's caps? Better Matt, go first.
Mine is the comment that we got from some really cool human that said some really awesome things about us that I really actually can't read unless I get like a magnifying glass out here. So, but it's cool.
One of the crabby ass reviews.
Yeah, one of those crabby ass reviews from somebody.
Nice.
Well, you guys doesn't recommend the Barrel House hipster snowflake joint. Yeah. Okay.
Nice. That was hot.
But the fact that you guys support softball teams now is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Mine is
Stev.
Life as a shorty shouldn't be so rough.
Is it rough?
Is it rough?
My first one this year, be nice or fuck off.
Like that.
That's a collector.
That is a good one.
That's a limited edition.
What do we get?
It's also
What'd you guys get?
We got hops is greater than hate.
Yeah.
I personally can relate to that.
I have 2 shirts of that. So we
As
did
a
a
hater,
small merch
hops
T-shirt
on
run of that, where our T-shirt, our people that make our merch, gave us like 45 random colors, and we just did hops over hate.
Oh, nice.
And so I've got like I think an orange one and a weird green one. So,
Are there any left?
no,
I
if
would
there
totally
are,
buy one.
if there, I'll let you know because I can't. We've got so much random Slack merch of this stuff over years that it's all in a box in the back. But I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Hell
Even
yeah.
if you don't find your size, they will have it in the back. So there's been a couple of times I've gone in there and they just
Crop
run to the
top
back.
it?
Yeah, crop
That's
it. Well,
really refreshing to hear because every store I shop at for clothes, and I say, "Do you have this in another size?" They instantly say no. They don't even check.
nope, they have it in the back.
Fuck checking these days.
We keep
And they
most of the
always
stuff.
have it. I worked
Yeah.
at a clothing store.
Yeah, you
there's
know they
always
have
more in
it.
the
You
back.
know where they've always got it more in the
Never
back.
had a customer service.
But JT, you
right?
have such a
It's
kind
gone.
face.
Man.
It's not like, you know, resting bitch face over here. Like I would tell me no. But
I don't
like
think
for
I
you,
have a
you're,
kind
you're,
face.
it's
actually.
very kind.
I don't think that's
like,
true. I
I'd be
think
like-
I have a non-kind
Any
face.
kind
I think
face
I have like
havers
more
in
of
the
a
chat.
more of
Sound
a-
off.
a characterless face. You don't want to approach me because you're not sure if I'm nice or not.
Character. Oh.
Yeah, leave that.
It's just
beard.
like a.
I don't
like
know if I have a
Slender Man.
resting bitch face per se.
You never know.
I have like that
Just
guy's
Adam's
probably
lighting.
not interesting face.
Barrel House just added, ouch out to Barrel House, many of them. They just added Duranke's double X bitter to their menu.
Yes,
you
I
knew
know
that
you
was
did.
coming?
No, I did because so with our events we've had lately, the anniversary, Shoof event, Goose Island, we've gotten an abundance
The
of
goose.
kegs in the
The goose
cooler
is
right
loose.
now.
Goose
Yeah.
is loose.
We forgot to put that Durank in the cooler because
That
it's so
motherfucking
full right now,
goose.
and so I put it in the cooler at 3 yesterday, and Gus was gonna put it on this morning. And
Oh my gosh. I
You
wanna
know
try
what
some of that.
Goose Island should do is they should have a week-long New England IPA week, and it should be called the Juice is Loose or Juice Island.
Who has
The
had
Goose-
man?
that's
when
such a
was the
good
last,
idea.
That is a great idea, but when was the last time anybody had a Goose Island IPA?
Oh,
Oh,
I
the-
had one at the Cubs game.
Green Line?
Recently,
Green
yeah.
Line's
Yeah,
their
I
IPA?
think they sell it at the Dragon Stadium.
I don't
don't they?
think.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
I could count on
Maybe.
one hand.
Have you had a Green Line?
Green Line.
Never.
It's, you know, it's 312 is the yellow.
Yeah, that's okay. I had
See,
312.
312 is terrible.
Yeah.
I hate that beer.
See, I don't like it very
That's
much.
the
either.
area code of
That's
Chicago.
why I was like, man, do they make
That's why it's called
IPAs that are
312.
good?
It's a drinkable IPA. I think I'm like a
It's drinkable.
three,
Oh,
that's
fine.
important.
3.2.
That is
Okay.
important.
Now it is $12 at Wrigley field.
Yeah.
So it's not drinkable at that price.
Yeah,
It's drinkable at like a 6-pack for $10.
Right.
As a hophead, you'd be very underwhelmed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But they have other beers that are hoppier. I have not. I find that Goose Island is, they're safe. I think they're just the safe brewer for Chicago. They sell a lot because
It's like
the
if you
masses
go there
can
in
enjoy it.
Chicago, it's like Ryan Geist in Cincinnati, where if you go in any bar, the truth's on tap.
Yeah, exactly.
There's probably
There's
some kind of
definitely Goose Island
line.
everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Now they do make BCBS, so that is
Carries some weight.
something for them.
God,
Yeah.
That's important.
That's so, and with this diverse crowd, that's BCBS. So we just had it come out. Every time it gets brought up, people are like the praline and everything that came out this year, and like the
cherry
variants.
cast.
Yeah,
Cherry's Jubilee.
everyone wants to share that. Hey, I got this. What used to be a very hard to get beer, but it's widely distributed now, and they make some good stuff. But everyone's like, they post it and they go, "It's not a craft beer."
Who said that?
Oh,
Like
hell.
in craft beer, so like
A lot of beer geeks. I've seen that stuff before.
But so as the
Stop being
finest
pretentious.
bartender in Dayton, you see it firsthand where people are like, "Nope, that's not craft beer." Like,
Yeah.
All right, then
It is
what you're
your
saying.
response would be, "What is it that you do for a living, sir?" Okay, that's not real accounting. And then they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, who are you to judge?"
Yeah, is that like
Exactly.
Exactly,
macro
right?
versus
Somebody-
micro?
That's not
Right.
real
Somebody
accounting.
crafted this beer,
Yeah.
and it wasn't you.
So and that
You're
yeah,
enjoying it.
and that's exactly what I've done
use
on
their
every score that I've done and will always do is that someone took the time and
Yeah.
did some kind of process that took time and effort to do this. So like to just
Sweat,
go on
tears,
there,
and
like
color.
I'm not shouting any names out here, but I know a lot of humans that come through the bar and they're literally ready to knock the shit out of every beer they taste.
Bob,
And
Jim,
just
Carl.
slaughter it on Untapped, and like, okay, cool, maybe your palate's that awesome and that refined, but like,
No way.
and
Jose.
then most of those cats also don't even brew. They don't know how to
Yeah,
do
right.
any of that.
Exactly.
Like,
They don't know what goes into it.
experience that process and then knock
Yeah.
some shit like you're knocking it on
Yeah.
on these platforms.
Right.
And-
Internet tough guy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and that's exactly it. It's like that basement dweller, you know.
It's
Shit
chud
on-
behavior.
And,
Yeah,
and even
it
if you're
is.
thinking, go ahead, Matt.
In our defense, Wild Ohio is still terrible.
Well,
So-
and it's out of business. It's out of
R.I.P.
business.
That's where you were going, right? We
No, I
locked
was going to
eyes.
say, if the reasoning is that Goose Island's too big now, and so they're just shitting on it because it's corporate or whatever, just think there's probably everyone has good ideas. Maybe there's an intern
Right.
who's trying to make their dreams come true in the beer, and they suggested Cherry's Jubilee.
Right.
And they were like, all right, we'll
Yeah,
try it.
you know?
We'll try it. If it sucks, you're fired or your internship's over. And then they're like, yes, I did it. And then someone's in
Put that on your
Dayton shitting
resume.
on their idea, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Last year's
Some bozo.
Carriage House beer wasn't it a BCBS too, or did we had one?
Yeah,
We
I
had a
think we
BCBS
did, and I have
in
one
the
for this year
calendar.
too. It's actually an
good.
exclusive you
But
can
was
only
it-
get in Chicago.
Was our Carriage
Brew
House
Girl,
Drink it
the
today.
Carriage House.
Carriage House
exclusive.
blow off episode? Was
Yeah,
it a BCBS?
we did the vertical. Yeah, it had to be a BCBS.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember doing the vertical.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
I
it
think
was.
the
We had a
vertical
gap
was a
year.
result of whatever we had in the calendar.
Last year we were
We all
aggressive.
guessed on what.
We did. We wrote it down. That's right. We
Yeah,
wrote
we
down. We
did
did
a blind
vertical of
taste
BCBS last year, so we pieced
Yeah.
it between our twos.
18, 19, 20. I think 20
yeah.
was in the calendar. I think.
It was in the
That's why we
calendar.
did it.
Right,
That's
Did we
right.
do 4
Yeah.
beers and then we wrote down
Or maybe it was
scores?
21.
And we were,
Yeah, and it was
we were
19, 19.
wildly different.
We tried to
Okay.
guess what year each one was from.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think.
That was
wildly
fun.
different.
That was fun.
That was.
That was good.
Yeah, we put a lot of thought into that one. JT
Yeah.
put.
What the fuck happened?
Now all these we just we're mailing.
There's a
it.
lot of thought into this one too. I mean,
There is.
the thought in the calendar itself
Yeah.
is like
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
The calendar build was incredible.
The tech setup right now is incredible.
Tech setup. I got camera switching
It's
going
the
on.
advancement. It's the advancement and the progression of
Sorry.
how,
This
it's
is
like the
how
advent
people grow.
calendar.
Put my
we-
finger in your face.
Oh, you're good. It's good. Yeah, it's cool to see the development of it all.
Yeah.
And I've only been watching the videos for the last 3 or 4 years, but to see that involvement in the 4-year period is just huge.
Yeah.
Never feel
Compared to-
compelled to go back and watch those first.
Never,
I've actually
ever go back and watch any of the
Never, ever
original
go-
Bloodshot
1000%
episodes.
gonna go
Don't
back and watch some
comment.
old
Don't
ones.
like them.
Yeah. Don't get them boosted so other people watch them.
No algorithm boosting activities.
Don't
please.
tell your friends that they exist.
Every once in a while, I'll go back and watch a sub 100 episode.
We're bad, right?
Mm.
It's different.
It's different.
It definitely doesn't have this audio.
You're different people
presentation.
back then.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
100%.
There's definitely a way.
Stev was still in high school when we started the podcast.
He's right.
Is that
That's
true?
right.
18?
Yeah, I was
When did
a
you graduate?
super senior. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I was a
Knoxville band,
sixth year senior.
6 years.
All right. So before I finish this beer, we should start rating them.
Yeah, I mean, goddamn.
I'll go
Let's
first, I guess.
No,
okay.
yeah, you're hosting.
Then who wants to go?
I'll go.
All right.
I'll start it
I'll
off.
go first.
This is great. What are we at? A 9-year Alesmith. It's been sitting in the barrel house basement for a number amount of years. You're probably right. It's probably grown a little bit in the alcohol percentage. Maybe not, but it tastes. I think the alcohol percentage is still there. It's still got that. The body's kind of not what I feel like a big boozy barley wine would be. Maybe that's kind of fallen off, but I really like it. I think I've drank way too much of it at a too fast of a rate at this point, but I love it. It's 4.25.
Stev?
No, I think yeah, good pod material. I'm trying to base this off of what I felt of the other barley wine, and I think this is the flavor is superior. Like that stone fruit fig kind of raisiny flavor is far more prevalent. I don't think you can taste the booze either. But you can see it. I mean, you got that swig. There's the.
That almost went out of your glass.
It did.
That's professional.
That was an impressive swig. But yeah, I think it's everything a barley wine to me should be, like in a standard barley wine kind of way. No adjuncty
Oh, okay.
kind of nonsense.
I actually, yeah, that's interesting. All right. I'll wait for my
My
thoughts.
opinion is fact.
No, I actually, I'm not saying
Golden.
about what you prefer. I was astounded by.
When you're the producer, you're going to be on-screen talent, by the way, too. You're not just going to be
Yeah,
pressing
yeah.
buttons.
I was just like, oh, there's no adjunct. This one actually seems more adjuncty than the other one.
Okay.
The other
Than
one
the
to me
Lysette, the
seemed
last
really,
ends?
yeah, it seemed really like a baseline barley wine.
Okay.
This one seems like it has other flavors in it.
Well, because that one was barrel aged as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it probably wasn't 9 years. 9 years makes a big
That's
difference.
true.
true.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it does.
For
I
something
think
like this.
I think the
especially
smooth.
something
it'll,
like
it'll
this.
become more complex.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's.
Let's-
Stev, I think you nailed it with fig and raisins.
Yeah.
I
And
totally
you know
get
what I
it.
was smiling about? From the first time we did this together,
Yeah.
and your palate has matured and evolved a lot.
It's getting there. Yeah. Ever since I graduated high school, it's gotten way.
we were giving you beer way too early.
Yeah, we can't.
Statute of limitations got it.
Half the
Oh,
phone
yeah.
numbers in the bathroom are Stev's number.
Exactly. But no, I'm gonna give this one I'm gonna do 4.5. I think
nice.
I think it's super smooth. I think it's got
Yeah.
a lot of body. Yeah, it's super solid.
Before you go full Thor, do we have a 5 yet?
In the calendar?
Yeah.
We have a couple of fives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, including
Hey,
the
you've
barley
given
one,
us
the other
a
barley
five.
one. I have not given a 5.
What was
yet.
your 5?
I've given a 5.
My 5 was the 450 North Slushy.
So you liked it also. Okay.
Yeah, I really like
That was
that. I think I was
very
at
mixed
475.
review. I bet you that.
was.
Man.
I bet you that's like a 3-5 overall between everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
who rated
Average.
it super low? You didn't like it?
I don't
I
think
think
gave
Gus
it very
rated it
high.
low, and then you rated
yeah.
it low for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Because I watched you.
Caitlin and I
wifey-
did not
yeah.
I'm a
care.
4.25
for
on that
some-
one.
I did too. I think I was a 4 also.
I think I was
450 gets
475.
for me. 450 gets rated against 450 though, because
That's
no
fair.
one
We've
does.
talked about this before.
No one
I
else
agree.
slushies. Like last year's slushy
Yeah.
was off.
I think I gave it extra points because it was coconut, and I hate coconut, and I hate peanut or like tanning lotion type stuff. But it was
You plus it
well
up in spite of
done.
It was
It
subtle.
was done. Yeah,
It was subtle.
It
was
was.
cream of coconut.
it was.
So it was.
The
yeah.
creamy
Almost like
layer
a
was
curry
there.
kinda-
It put rounded shoulders on it. It
Yes.
was really
Yes.
nice.
I liked it
Beautiful.
too. I liked it also.
Did you just bring back shoulder pads? I like that.
Yeah.
That's,
I think
that's
shoulder pads are back, aren't they?
I
Yeah,
think
so
they are.
I think
shoulder
they are.
pads were a thing that, like in like women's wear, that they had.
Like when I was in high school. It was kind of the generation
Do
before.
you think they're ever gonna stop aging funny you yet, or?
I don't think so.
Do you miss when you were 22? I sure is.
I mean, I
do it
sure
in an
as shit do.
affectionate
Oh, I
way.
absolutely do.
I'm 23
yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
That's,
Damn,
I wish I was.
Me
God,
too.
what was-
I like become best friends with any human that walks in the bar and says that I'm in my early 30s. I'm like, hi, I'm Matt Ross. We're gonna hang out later today. Like,
Yeah.
Your cut makes you look younger too.
that's
Like,
that you're like the 75th person to say that to me, and I'm like
non-original content.
ear to ear, like.
because
like-
it looks like you
One
haven't been
fuck
doing
two.
it as long as you have been doing it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fair.
Because it goes
Yeah,
longer,
'cause
it's like, oh my
That,
god.
that's
you
actually
know?
a good point. I never thought of that. Really, actually, it honestly the weight of it was
Knowing
really
the
the
time,
biggest
effort
time
it
for
takes
the
to-
change.
Yeah, I know. That's
my hair. This part of my hair would be gone if I let it go.
Wow,
if it
I don't
was
think
still
about
going.
that.
That's
Yeah,
why
I mean,
Phil
this-
tells me his
Oh,
knees
geez.
hurt. It's because the weight of everything down there. Pulling down on the knees.
Front leg, yeah.
All right, Matt, what you got?
So we are always in a tacit competition, JT and I, and the nice thing this year is we got to each pick a beer, and we got to go down into the cellar, and I was like, man, this has got 10 years on it, and I'm going to evoke Alesmith Decadence, that beer. That beer is not this beer. That beer is going to be like two levies. It's just going to be, and it's going to get better with age
Yeah.
in our mind.
It's just Two Levies is always going to have that stature
historic,
as being just a historic beer that we've all had.
That we've all
And
had
I definitely have tried,
3 or 4
somewhere.
times over the years.
Someone.
But
and they definitely didn't have it on a week I was not here.
I'm always
on
in
vacation.
search of those unicorns.
Yeah.
And I saw this in the basement,
Still.
much like JT
Yeah, it's
saw
still
Moo Shoo
hanging
Shoo
on.
Shoo Shoo Shoo.
Yeah.
Shoo
The
Shoo?
name helped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Add a couple more. Yeah.
The
And
name helped.
so with that, like I feel the weight of the calendar in picking this beer is not a 5. Now I'm rating against other ale. So this is not, and it's an Alesmith. It's not Decadence. We've had a couple of Alesmiths, and man, they just put out absolute fire.
It's
this
not Speedway Stout.
It's not Speedway Stout. Speedway Stout is solid. I have a couple of those.
I have one, and I think it's old. Probably shouldn't drink it.
Off the top
It's
rope,
okay.
I'm going between 2 scores that have already been said, and I'm trying not to be influenced by the conversation, the party, the chorizo, all the influences.
Sometimes
the
it
chords.
gets you.
I might go for another one.
Off of this,
Do it, dude.
it'd be
Fucking
funny
do
if you
it.
pulled out another.
It's actually yours. I got your other
This beer right now is on tap at the Barrel House, line 19. So when this goes up, if you're at all turned on by what we say, 1, Stev's phone number is in the bathroom, but 2, it's also this beer is also available at the Barrel House. Off the top rope, I give this a 4.25, and I think the Masthead Life Cycles is a better version of this with some of the same tasting notes. And this is 3% ABV. I don't know if this, it's only been in a bottle for a month, so it's not bottle conditioned too much.
I'm gonna let you two go, but I'm gonna do the untapped score.
The average?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
That,
what the
that's
untapped
that.
score is.
Chuglo Mikey used to do that, and I love that he found out that gimmick. Like what the community thinks. Off the top rope, 4.25. I cede my time to SFIL.
There he is.
It's an excellent beer. Alesmith does not put up garbage stuff. Alesmith's always solid as a rock.
Good
and-
pricing also.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
and trending towards excellence. I mean, we've had the Decadence. We still talk about. We still talk about it.
Trending towards excellence.
To 7.
I think
They are.
I'm on the Alesmith.
Yeah.
I think I have Alesmith in the light that you have Masthead.
Decadence is a
That's
6
fair.
point.
They're
hell
just
yeah.
banger after banger after banger. It's
Yeah.
just like they can't
Well, then
miss.
their pricing is also like that's also why I love Masthead so much. Like
Yeah.
putting out the liquid that they put out of, and I can buy a 4-pack for $11.99.
It's not
Yeah.
pretentiously
It's
priced.
You know?
Yeah,
like,
that's
yeah,
a really,
exactly.
really great point that
Yeah,
you're making
it's
about
always
price point.
quality. It's always
Yeah.
quality. I got you. I think Stev totally nailed it. I also tasted some prunes and some plums in there. Real fruity.
those, yeah.
Real fruity in the nose too.
Mm-hmm.
And
poop juice.
the hops were really well balanced. You know, it wasn't overly hopped. It was really well balanced to kind of balance the sweetness out. So that was banging. There was definite sweetness in there, as you would expect. There was booziness, as you'd expect, but not too much. It wasn't as much as some of them that we've already drank that were, I thought, too boozy and not very well balanced. So all in all, great beer. Not a 5.0, and I'm leaning in towards 4.25 as well.
Okay.
Wow.
So,
Did you want to rate it a 5 because it was your beer?
Oh, it's always going to be a draw to that, but it's not. I mean,
I was just curious.
I wish everyone would call me out if I would have said it's a 5. Like it's not a 5.
I mean, it's
Inside
creeping
out.
on
You know
being
a
in
5.
that world. Yeah.
yeah, it's above 4 for sure.
Yeah.
It's in that rarefied territory.
You guys are gonna be really disappointed then because this beer is fucking awesome. I don't know what you guys are missing. This beer is aged perfectly in the bottle. It has way more, in my opinion, way more flavor than the Masthead beer. The Masthead beer left me quite disappointed because I was really hoping for a lot there, and I think I hyped it up, and that might have hurt the beer. But I was thinking, okay, there's got to be adjuncts, there's got to be more to this. But I just tasted like beer, barley wine. I don't know. It didn't do it for me. This beer, it has a lot of great flavor. It's got on the nose. I don't know that I get the fruits on the nose, but I get a darkness. Maybe plum, but not sweet. Maybe just like the scent of plum. You know, maybe your significant other is a Sensi MLM participant or whatever, and you know the plum smell well or something. But doesn't have the
I get the raisin.
in the nose.
The raisin,
For sure.
Yeah,
the raisin is really
for
right.
sure.
Dude,
I heard it through the great.
I love figs. I think this
fucking love
beer
figs.
has. I was at somebody on yesterday's episode said it's not a 5 and it's not a barley wine. I remember Gus talking about it. It's got some problems, and so maybe I hyped up the Masthead. That hurt it, and maybe this one I was like setting my expectations a little low. And that helped it. This beer's a 5.
You
giving it a
picked.
5.
You said
Alright.
that
I love
expectation
this.
low because
I
Matt
love
picked
this
There
beer.
it
It's
is.
really,
I think
really
that's
good.
why.
That's my first 5 too.
Yeah.
This is so far is the best beer I've had on the calendar.
The Mushu Shu is going to be a 5 now. I'm going to rate his beer.
You have
can't-
to.
yeah,
Right?
you have to,
And I actually didn't want to give it a
I
good
haven't
score
had- I
because it
haven't
was
had it at
Matt's
5.
pick.
Because yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I love this beer. This beer
So,
is really good. I can't
Untapped.
believe you guys were so sure it wasn't a 5.
Okay,
that
this
made
or-
me start second guessing
I
my
never
score.
said. I
This
never
or
said it
Decadence?
was that.
This or
Well, yeah,
Decadence?
Decadence is
2012,
better.
not the 2013, because
Decadence
we remember
is better.
We
the
did
other
have
Decadence
a-
we
We
had.
all knew. Decadence was a 5 for everyone.
Like
Yeah.
That's right.
first sip,
Yeah,
of course.
everyone like locked eyes.
Yeah, but
situation.
I mean, this is what we talked about this last week. This is the Dave Portnoy conundrum. You can't give it 10 for the pizza because I know I did look it up. He did give it, but I think he regretted it because then what happens if you have a pizza that's better? Same thing with the beer.
Right.
But our mindset
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
5s can
Fives
coexist,
can be, yeah.
and there can be
Yes.
different levels of 5s. You
Right.
can kind of
I
like
totally agree with
I
that.
agree with that. Yeah.
microscopically, analyze your 5s.
It can't be 1-5. There can't be
one 5.
You know, like that's
Yeah.
that's unattainable.
Now, there can be a best barley wine, and right
Yeah.
now that's the Alesmith Decadence. For us, for me anyway.
Period.
100%.
End of sentence.
But this
Yeah.
can also be a 5, and that's what. it is
Yes.
for me.
Okay. So what's your favorite beer of all time?
Matt said Slay All Day.
It's Slay All Day. Yeah.
Is it slow day?
Yeah. I knew that as soon as I.
Or any
Lordy.
wet hop
I
beers.
can't wait for Phil's answer. He's had
Can I,
many
Right?
years of beer.
I'm buying
can I
Soul
think
Time.
about it? Can I think?
Think about
Absolutely
it for
not.
one
No, when I
minute.
point at
right
you
now,
need to go.
I think
We can come back to you.
We're gonna edit
Dragon's
this.
Milk.
Dragon's Milk.
Wow.
Any of the variants, like the chai, or just like standard
I
Dragon's
think
Milk?
just a standard.
I'm not saying
Dragon's
standard because
Milk.
Dragon's Milk
No,
from
just
New
like
Holland is
But like standard, that's we know.
the
standard
Dragon's
issue.
Milk, like
their chai tea.
The
was
original,
fire.
the OG,
something about it.
like
Just
the first year of Game of Thrones, Dragon Milk.
I think that beer awoke something in me.
Phil, you need more.
That's
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah.
and I
Thank
just
you.
maybe it's nostalgia glasses, maybe it's something like that, but
Love it.
it's that
Here.
one
You guys
is
take
near
that
and dear
there.
to my
It's a
heart.
5 over there.
Take it.
Because I've been stealing from his fridge, so that's a 5.
Please keep
so,
stealing.
So for me, it's 120 minute.
120 minutes, great.
Yeah.
So the 120 minute for me has lore, and it's got like I can still remember.
It's got a gravitas.
So like so like 120 minute was not legal in the States until me and Gus I'd worked with him for 2 years at Ollie's Place, and we were going to do this event. We were going to stay open 2 hours later than we normally stay open because we couldn't bring the keg into the bar until midnight because of that legal bullshit that happened.
Yep.
And so Gus is carrying in the sixtel at midnight for gimmick and carries it into Ollie's. We go tap it. It's already ready because it's been in the cooler the whole time. We just gimmickly so we could photo it. Tap it, put it on. 2 hours we sold that sixtel from 12 to 2 a.m. And so it's got a lore to me. 120 minutes got a lore.
That's why I hate blue laws. It shouldn't be the state. So like all of my 120 minute that's in my cellar right now has been bought out of state. Because you just couldn't get it here first. So like all my 2016 all up to current was not bought here.
Part of the toxic, how they kind of like started popping up and blowing up, and this could just be me talking, but like their beers were like Night Ender. That was a 12% beer, and it probably wasn't. It was probably way more. And they had numerous beers back in those days that were 11.5%, and that's when they, that's when they started up. And the law was you could only have 12% or under until so this is probably 7-8 years ago.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
SFIL, are you favorite beer? Now I'm excited because we've said that I knew it was going to be Slay All Day, and I have no clue here. Labatt's, I knew it.
No.
The cocaine.
Actually, you guys will maybe be surprised about this.
Bush Light.
I think that my top three are all probably barley wines, and
I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah,
Go on.
I remember.
Not either.
Yeah, I remember my earliest ones that have stuck with me. The earliest ones I had was when I was living out in California. I remember Sierra Nevada Bigfoot.
Was Chips the number one show on TV when you were living out in California? Okay.
No.
Bigfoot.
What was the number one TV show?
Give us I don't want to hear it. Just give us the number one TV show.
Let's have a When I Was SFIL episode.
When I was SFIL,
Well, he was in California while we were
a long time.
I know, that's why I don't want to hear it. Just give us the Magnum
number one
PI.
show.
Miami Vice.
No, he was in California more recently.
Yeah, it was
The Office.
Okay. The Office.
Wayne's World.
I don't know, man. I gotta think about that.
Yeah, we'll come back to that one.
Sierra Nevada.
I do have some
Sierra
Nevada.
Or Bigfoot, Anchor, Old Foghorn. Remember?
Oh yeah, Old Foghorn. Yeah.
Old Foghorn was phenomenal.
Rest in peace, Anchor.
Yeah.
Anchor, yeah.
Anchor was great,
Yeah.
and Anchor actually they were the ones that actually brought the English barley wine to the States with Foghorn. So I love Foghorn, but I think my favorite is
Gus
beer of all
outshouted them on
time
his.
is between Decadence, Alesmith and Decadence, and Perennial Devil's Heart of Gold.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
That-
Perennial's fire.
Yeah, Perennial's fire.
That
Yeah.
old Foghorn, Gus outshouted on his video too, because he, as far as bringing barley wines like in the mainstream or whatever, Anchor was he misspoke
huge.
and he covered it over and he goes, nope, I had the recollection, and he put it in text over his video.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Old
Smart.
Foghorn,
Good
yeah.
editing.
But I think
Good
Perennial's, I don't know, the Devil's Heart of Gold is, I think, it just slightly edges it a little bit. So.
Which is crazy because all you hear now with Perennials, Abraxas is this, Abraxas
Let's
is
all
that.
make sure and tell Gus right now how much we love his editing because he's feeling like he's spending too much on it.
No.
We love it.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that.
We love your editing,
No,
Gus.
that's the gimmick.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Gimmick
Dude.
up.
Absolutely.
Gus, your editing is way better than my editing.
Oh yeah. Even when I'm the producer, his editing is better.
I don't know. Is it a compliment to say it's better or just good? Because is your editing
It's
good?
more gooder.
It's more better.
My
More
my
good.
editing
More
is
better.
non-existent.
Yeah,
Just
so
send it.
Yeah.
That's all right.
His editing is better than the editing that I had to do because the audio was fucked up on mine.
That
You
that
turned
was
it all
amazing.
If you
actually.
turned it all, if you turned it all,
Really
the AI, if you turned it all the way up, it worked. But if
Yeah,
you watched anything or had like an incoming notification, it killed your eardrums.
I had
I love the AI thing.
I didn't realize that
I'm
I
firing
had
for
different
tomatoes.
USB slots in my motherboard, and it was just in a wrong one.
So you just put it in the wrong hole.
I did. In fact, I did.
He was trying
That'll get
so
you every
hard not to
time.
say that. You put it in the wrong hole.
I
JT,
was trying
The
to
maths
keep
will
it
get you
PC.
there.
Yeah.
JT, you're up.
I'm up.
thousands of beers we've had together.
I'm
Favorite
obsessed
beer.
with swirling this.
Yeah,
beer.
I mean, I don't think
It's
my
so-
my favorite beers
It's got
all time
legs.
It's
have the
Mystique.
No, they have
Gravitas?
the backing of the craft beer community as much as your guys do. Like, I think that yours would be legitimized by the expertise of people who drink a lot of craft beer. Mine are more because, like, I think they changed me. For example, I had the Branch and Bone Peach Tea Berliner Weiss in 2017, I believe, and it changed me. I was like, okay, now I get craft beer. Now I understand.
Batch 26, I totally forgot.
And Batch 26 was
Batch
the other
26.
one. And nowhere in particular,
R.I.P.
Batch
that.
26
Nipcott.
they were still
R.I.P.
gypsy
Nipcott.
brewers.
R.I.P.
They didn't even
R.I.P.
have the Cabinet of Curiosities yet. Batch
Batch
26,
26.
Orange Creamsicle Sour. Then I realized I can like craft beer. So the Peach Tea Berliner Weiss got me into trying craft beer. The Batch 26 pulled me in.
Changed
I was
my
like,
life.
you're in
Yeah,
it now.
yeah.
You're
That's
a
I
craft
forgot
beer
about that until you
person.
went into it.
That
Guys, like
beer
Batch
was
26.
fucking awesome.
That's how I felt.
Like,
That's how I feel about
awesome.
Dragon's Milk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That beer was
if we're
amazing.
doing that,
That's
then
what
I
opened
gotta
my
shout out
eyes.
Ballast Point Grapefruit Sculpin because that Sculpin series
Oh,
that
Oh,
turned me into
damn
an IPA.
Perfect.
I didn't like IPAs
Yeah.
until the
Damn
Ballast Point
it.
Sculpin series.
Ballast Point normalized at least a premium price point for their product. So that was $16 for a 6-pack.
Yeah.
And you were like, I have no problem at this. So they kind of got off of like the, it has to be $9.99, $10.99. It was $16. So it's Victory at Sea,
Yeah.
Grapefruit Sculpin, Habanero Sculpin
Habanero
was
Sculpin.
my jam.
Yeah.
And Ouch Out, this was one of the first stories we covered. Ballast Point out of San Diego sold out to Anheuser-Busch for $1 billion. And that was like when Cobra chimed in and was like, hey, they've made it.
Yeah.
You know,
Fuck yeah.
That's not selling out.
Don't-
That's
that's
just
not-
selling.
yeah,
That's
right?
just
Like,
selling.
how's that-
Balling.
don't be mad that they
That's
made
cash.
it.
Isn't that the goal? Like,
Right.
Right.
That's
And
not
their,
selling out. That's
their
cash.
valuation was only $350 million. And we're like, they paid $1 billion because Anheuser-Busch was threatened 8 years ago by losing that shelf space.
Yeah.
Anheuser-Busch didn't know what to do with them after a year, sold them at a loss.
Yeah.
So Anheuser-Busch, I still haven't
Like
seen
a steep loss.
Yeah, at a steep loss. I think they took like a haircut of $500 million on that.
Yeah, you know, being owned by Anheuser-Busch destroyed them, though, because I lived in San Diego all that time.
Yeah.
And they were phenomenal. Every beer they were coming out with was a home run. It was,
Yeah.
it was all different. Like,
Yeah.
nobody had ever
Yeah.
brewed beers like that before.
I remember seeing the cans or the bottles and just being like, "That's so cool!"
That's
like
sick,
they
yeah.
just like
Whoever had a grapefruit sculpin, that was a great beer.
That was
Yeah.
a good beer.
Phenomenal.
The
Yeah.
IPA, it was Boat Show for me. I didn't like
Okay.
IPAs until I had Boat Show. And I was like, okay, I could like this.
okay.
Okay.
I still love Boat Show.
I still love Boat Show.
Oh, I love it. Truth was hard. I had Truth before Boat Show, and I was like, this is fine.
I choose Truth over Boat
But
Show
now I do too. Yeah.
because it's by year, and
Yeah.
now I'm in
Okay.
that
Yeah.
era.
More West Coast.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
the
I
West
like
Coasty.
Truth more.
It's 100%. It's more of the West.
But
Yeah.
it was it was Boat Show that got me into it, and I was like, oh, now I'm good. Now I'm good.
Notice how Wild Ohio didn't come up in any of these. We didn't wax or write about any.
It's actually come up twice by you.
Secret,
About best
secret.
beers.
Oh,
About best
okay,
beers.
yeah,
Yeah, this is
like
one of
that's
those
like 2 years
situations
ago
where
we started
somebody
it.
admires
Oh my God.
it.
They
He's
say
waiting
that
for
they
someone
don't
else to
exist
say
anymore.
it.
Someone's got a crush.
He's waiting for someone else to say it.
Someone has a crush on Wild
Worst stuff
Ohio.
ever. Like
Man.
that's a point. All of us, if you combine all of our scores on that episode, we were all below a 1 combined.
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
never be done.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of last year's calendar compared to this year's calendar, I don't think there's anything that's rated on the level that the Southern Ohio beers.
Oh man, Southern Ohio
That
took a
first
big
week,
hit.
that first week was
Bad way to
troubling.
start.
That
It
first
was-
7 days.
If you think you get fatigue
That
in
was
the
the-
teens of days,
Yeah.
imagine doing last year's first week.
The
First week,
cheapest
yeah.
one that we did out of the 5. I'm not
Was
100%
last
on
year.
that,
Yeah,
but
it's 100%.
I'm
cheapest.
almost. But and I remember the thought process about that, and but like and then I told because I was telling Gus this year when he was like putting this
Oh yeah,
thing
yeah,
together.
yeah. I was gonna tell
was
this
like,
story. I'm glad you were bringing.
I was
it up.
like, look, like I understand the thought process of last year and us trying to like make it in at a reasonable price,
Affordability.
yada yada yada. But like, this isn't that group. This isn't these homies. That's not what y'all are about. You want the best.
You are
and
our
the price
advocate.
tag is not to say that y'all are balling out and whatever. Like,
Yeah.
but like you want the best and you're willing to pay for it. And
Yeah.
that's what I tried to stress to Gus this year is like, don't give them a $500 box, but like,
Right.
don't give them a $150 box and
Yeah.
make them wonder.
Well, now that you've had it and you've done the videos, there's a balance between great beer and conversation.
Right.
Because we'll have a
Yeah.
shitty beer.
Yeah.
Like Southern Ohio, we're still talking
still
about that beer.
Right.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
beer actually succeeded.
It did.
It's
It did.
got staying.
And
We
honestly,
just don't
so-
want mid-tier beers.
Not that I like Southern Ohio makes good beer. I like their
Yeah,
beers.
I'm sure.
I really like.
They have a great space.
I feel like
Good food.
what y'all
food.
and what we
Great food.
tried
Great
last year on that calendar
Great food trucks.
may not have been the representation and the
Yeah,
angle that.
probably not.
Because that's not a beer that I would ever think that I would want to try from Southern Ohio. We haven't put that style beer or anything dark, basically, from Southern Ohio since that time.
Okay.
And and they rock the hazies. They do
They
well
rock.
with the double IPAs.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
They've
This
had
is
a
good
couple
insider
lager
knowledge.
pilsner
Well, it's
stuff.
kind of, but it's good to try different types of beer from
Yes.
Absolutely.
from a brewer that we know well in a certain style,
Right.
And then try something different.
Right.
Like, even though I absolutely hated the Nectar, I thought that was the worst beer of the year
Really?
by a long shot. It tasted like armpit juice and yak drool. It was terrible.
His episode
Something
title.
he's
Oh,
had.
we
It's
did.
something he's
I haven't
had.
watched that one yet.
But
okay.
Yak
but
drool.
yak drool. Yeah,
I
yak
thought that
drool
was some
with
sort of like Nordic play on words or something.
no, like literally
I
a
need to
cup
watch
of
that.
drool from a yak.
I'm gonna be the first one to go to the bathroom.
doing
But,
his
but
thing.
Anchorage is a great brewery, and we've had a lot of Anchorage, and Anchorage is great. They're very solid.
There's a beer in there that has a Chicago flag on the box, on the door.
What we should do is just not cut it, but just be quiet till he gets back and be like, "Hey, we waited for you."
That would be great. Yeah.
We're just all gonna sit here like idling.
Yeah, but not
We're
edit it.
waiting for.
Could you imagine how many people just?
People would quit the video.
So maybe we should go around and
I feel like
say what the
this-
worst beer is.
I feel like this
Well, that's too easy.
calendar is going
Wow,
to be
for
one
us.
of the top 5 calendars we've ever had.
This
Top
calendar will
five.
be a
This
top
is one
five
of the top
calendar.
5
It is top
calendars.
five. This is a top 5 calendar for sure.
Top
This
five.
is one of the top. It's the.
Stev. That's a classic Stev comment.
I think there's enough like different type of beers that I absolutely wouldn't drink, but they're all memorable. They're all conversation starter beers, and they're all eye-opening beers to me. That I'm more willing to try a saison. I'm more willing to go to a lager or a pilsner because of the home runs that we've had.
Not only is it about the conversation and the community and all of that, but it is about like this is the least amount of IPAs we've ever had in a calendar.
Yes.
And it's going to go down as the best calendar. Not one because of the conversation, but because of that diversity. We've had
Oh, absolutely.
we've had the Nectar. So when Anchorage comes on to a list, you're like, oh, you're going to expect a barley wine or a stout or something like that. So when it's completely different, what was the other brewery that Humble Forager with the dark lager?
Yeah, yesterday's.
You're like,
yesterday's
oh,
beer.
dark lager. We even talked about it. You're thinking like a smoothie sour
Creamy
or
dark.
like an
Creamy
IPA,
dark.
and all of a sudden.
Me.
So we're looking at these staple brewers that just put out fire in everything that they do, but we're on the periphery of their portfolio,
Yeah.
and you're like, man, that it's all about expanding horizons.
Right.
Next year, I can't wait for Bttr to be like, next year, I know he really wants to hit 36. I think it would be great, but the fact we've grown every year. We've gone from 6 to 24 in 5 years. The comment of the podcast, you missed it. Would you put this calendar in the top 5 calendars?
Oh no,
of
I
all
heard
time?
you, and absolutely, this
Yeah.
is. I mean,
It's
I
in the top
also,
5.
This is one of the
Undebatable.
Yeah,
There's no debate.
I think Gus and I have
unknowable.
more attachment to this one than even though I was involved in every one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think by like those standards, I think we're like, yeah, this is the best one. I would like to see probably the overall rating of each, to see what like the
average
overall
score.
average score is of the 5.
I'm keeping that spreadsheet. I don't know how to do it. I'm going to hand it to the big data guy once
Yeah,
the spreadsheet.
do
So
it.
that's
Science.
100% because I like those data points just because, again, it's just more conversation. It gives us more things to talk about.
Yeah.
But like as we go through, things are going to come out. There will be the best overall beer and there's going to be the worst overall beer. Last year, Southern Ohio was almost a point below on
Average of everything.
the next worst beer.
Yeah.
And that's out of 24.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting because of the diversity we've had and how many people go to a store and are like, man, I want a 6 or a 4 pack of Saisons.
Right. Exactly.
It's not.
Maybe Chuggalo Talks.
Maybe Tonks.
Maybe Tox. He was deep in love with the Anchorage saison.
Oh,
So
wow.
again, it's all
Really?
about
The nectar,
expanding.
the Brett. Oh damn! I like the red
But
saison.
where-
I liked it, but I didn't get any honey on that saison.
Who's selling a 4
I
or
didn't
6
really-
of
It's all
saisons?
funk.
You guys sell 4 or 6ers of saisons, right? You don't sell them mostly as singles. Ooh, yeah.
So,
Go
Who
to
would buy?
go to the
so it's
Savoy.
mostly singles.
or build their own. So they're coming in.
So
and
like
building
Captain Stardust is a saison. That's a 6-pack, but that is the most.
It's the least saison
Oh, by the way.
Yeah,
of.
it's the most approachable
Thank you,
saison
good sir.
that you could saison and still call it a saison.
Best AleFest beer I ever had was a
Let it
barrel
warm
aged
up, by the way.
Captain Stardust. So they did that in 2017. That barrel aged Captain Stardust.
gonna
and it was
say-
the first one that they blew that entire
Any
weekend.
cask or the barrel aged saisons that Yellow Springs does are
Dude,
phenomenal.
That was a 5. Like that's an honorable mention beer. Anytime anyone brings up AleFest, that's that barrel aged Captain Stardust. They only
But-
did it that one year.
I also feel like saisons. That's like an old style. That's like a farmhand style that the farm
Right.
used to give to farm. Like I feel like that Captain Stardust saison is the easiest way to like explain that old process
To somebody.
and explain that. But like so like right now, or not right now because Shoof is on line 10, but 2 days ago, we had the Phantom saison.
Yeah.
But that is like the funkiest, earthiest thing I've ever had in existence, and that is not, in my opinion, anything normal to what the definition of what a saison
Right.
is. So you know what I mean? There's like that spectrum of the different angles and so much.
Yeah. I don't like
Question for you. Speak for all of Dayton because Barrel House is I can say this without hesitation, is the premier beer bar in the city of Dayton.
I think
What's
so.
the top 5 style? What moves the most in Dayton?
Line 7 moves faster than anything in Dayton.
So that's an IPA line.
That's the West Coast
West Coast.
line. Now that might be also triggered in the fact that that's the line I drink off the most. And I work more than anyone else in there, and that's the line I go to the most.
So from your observations, the best bartender in Dayton, 5 years, 6, 7 years running. So West Coast IPA is number 1. What's number 2?
13,
Like style.
line 13, which is our fruited or smoothie sour line.
God, I'm the okay.
That's gotta be
so
it
If 3
I want that
is
shit.
a
So
barley
then-
wine, then it's just
So honestly,
Dayton is me.
I would say West Coast is 1, that line 13, which is a fruited or
Yeah.
smoothie sour line, and then I would say 3 or 5.
So a
which
lighter
3 is like a
Pils?
lager pilsner line, and
Yeah.
5 is the Hefeweizen or wheat.
Yeah, those are
line.
gonna be like your I don't like craft
Those
beer
are
guys.
yeah.
right,
Now, and
right.
if I was gonna say
your Trotwood drinkers.
another one after that would be line 11, which is our amber line.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
like a
Some
lot
standard,
of humans
yeah.
that come in saying they like something dark, but they don't want actually something dark.
Right.
They want that
Yeah.
Killian's or Amber
Yeah.
Bock.
Killian's.
And that's what
Oktoberfest.
that's what they
Looks at-
classify as
Killian's
dark.
looks at
And this
snow.
is why Gus loves me at the Barrel House, because I can understand and
I
decipher
Yeah.
that unknowledged craft beer
Yeah,
person
Yeah.
and still figure out where they're at.
Yeah.
This is like, not to say that like I love Gus dearly, but like sometimes his knowledge and verbiage can overtake a very lame beer person.
Oh, he's got
And-
SME blindness, subject matter expert blindness. He's
Facts.
so close to the
Yeah,
science
yes,
and to
yes,
the
and
art
he would
of
say
it.
that I'm probably maybe too laid back with it, but I'll be able to pick out what they're gonna drink almost 8 times out of 10.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you hear it
3 times yesterday, you saw people walk in that you know by name or whatever, and it's like, hey, you want a 7? And you already knew the line that they're probably going to buy off for their starter beer because these weren't people that were sitting there all day. They just walked in, be it Bob, Shirley, Carl, Tim, John, and you're like, oh, a number 7, a number 14 or whatever. Well, 14, but 11, 3 or whatever. So it's interesting. You even suggesting at that point of sale because those lines are consistent. I always know I'm going to come in there and 7's always going to be a fire.
I've always found that in the 8 years that I've been in that bar, that the most important as an employee in that space
Washing your hands.
is knowing what's on every single line all the time. Like no matter what, if I'm off 4 days, if I'm off 2 days, if I'm off 3 days, if I can if I hear someone talking to Bethany and they're like, what's on line 13 right now? And Bethany's like, and she goes to look. I can be like, fruit smoothie sour, blah, 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 you know, like, and that goes weight. I'm going to take that because he already knows what's on that before, so it's got to be, like, and that, you know, just, and that might not even be true. Like, I know it's on that, and I know the line. I might not even tried it yet, but, like, that carries weight.
Yep.
Like, I don't know how really else to explain that.
No, it's a referentability to just.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which lends credibility. Absolutely.
Would that be your useless? It's not useless though. Would that be
No,
your superpower?
I was gonna. So my useless superpower. I haven't been thinking about it. I'm ready.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
Here we
I
go.
think my useless superpower is their name, their human's name when they come in the bar, and then yes, what beer they usually go off of. But it's a numbers thing. I've come to realize in life, words and numbers resonate more with me than words.
Oh, interesting.
And so like I think that's why my daughter's brilliant. My daughter can
You good?
photo.
All right. Good.
She
Making sure the chorizo's not killing you.
memorizes. My daughter can memorize things, and I think I've come to realize she got that from me because I can remember I remember names because of credit cards. If you've handed me a credit card before, I know your name.
Stolen credit card information.
Right?
We're one step from I memorized your credit card number and your name.
I did say numbers too, but really, it's just like I don't know what it is. It's the object in the hand, and it's the physical and saying it. If you've handed me a credit card before, I know your name. If you've always handed me cash, I might not.
Wow.
I might not know your name.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Is it like a photographic thing?
I think it's a photo
Can you see
thing.
the name written on the card?
Yes.
Are there
That's
any
it, yeah.
Amex
I can do that
Black
too.
cards
Yeah.
in Dayton?
What's that?
Are there any
Heavy
Amex
metal
Black
cards?
cards?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, damn.
I mean, I have a metal Amex. It's the
for
black
you.
one though.
I can think of 3 names actually right now.
Ooh.
I'm not shouting anybody.
No,
but
no.
I literally can't.
I don't want to pay the annual fee on the MX, but is it worth it? I don't know.
All right, we're up to Stev. Most useless superpower.
Oh dear God.
You got the power of God.
I feel like that'd be pretty useful.
Okay.
I think
Christ compels you.
Process chorizo in 30 minutes.
I
Was
could.
that Jim Carrey?
Oh,
movie?
that's
In
a
fact,
good
I
power,
did.
actually.
That's right.
Complete
That's a
bad.
really interesting power.
What is
think,
that Jim Carrey movie? Where
Bruce
he's-
Almighty.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's the
Bruce
second.
That is a good
Second Jim
Carrey
Carrey show.
Yeah. I think I can fall asleep anywhere.
Oh,
That-
man, nah.
That's a talent.
You should have been in the military. Like
Yeah,
with
you
that
should have
power.
been,
That
yeah.
like speaking for
Okay.
2 veterans here, like if you can do that, you're
Yeah.
far more
I can't
successful.
sleep anywhere. I fucking
No.
hate it.
Like falling asleep on a C-17, like once you're, or a 130 or something like
Go
that.
on somewhere. Okay.
That's a good
That's
one.
a good
Sign me up.
superpower. Yeah.
Mine, when I posed this question, I brought it before breakfast and before everyone. I wanted everyone to think about it. Is I can aggressively wiggle my ears.
Oh, yeah, I can wiggle my
Yeah.
ears.
That is well. That is good.
fairly worthless.
But very, very good.
But it's
that's
farther. Like
it's
some people can like
a lot. Yeah.
Really, but no, there's some movement there.
There's yeah.
There's some
I can-
motion there.
that. It's pretty like yours is useful, useless.
No, that's America's Got Talent.
I didn't even think about those
Yeah,
types
but
of
you
things. That's not a
see yours.
superpower, though.
You see yours, and the eye contact.
How can I see it? I can't see my
but,
ears. I have
everyone
giant
on
ears.
film right now is seeing you do that.
Yeah.
Like I'm just telling you that I can remember
Your ears are
names.
moving.
Like y'all have to believe it. And your eye contact. I'm like kind
The
of
eye
turned on by
contact
that.
You're too messy.
That's almost like an eyebrow raise, but even better.
Yeah,
it's like-
even better. You're
yeah.
like, oh shit, this
Oh,
dude
yeah.
really likes
Whoa,
me. Yeah.
whoa, all right.
This is not any time in my life has that been described as hot. But thank you. You just
Now
made my
it is.
day.
Now it is.
All right, Svil.
Tell Stacy.
So,
Oh, he's enamored.
what's your
He's too
super?
messy.
What's your
He's
superpower?
shocked.
I can do that tongue thing where you get 3.
The W? You can do the
You
You
W?
can do the W.
Oh my god.
What? Oh,
yeah.
that's more than a
That's
W.
not a superpower.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
wow,
That's a
that's
W
way
plus.
more than. He's
Yeah,
got
you're
five.
like.
I don't like showing my
wave
tongue on
going
camera.
now.
It's weird showing your tongue
Is that
off.
full?
It's like a
Oh,
weird
you
thing,
think
isn't
you
it? It's all-
think you think burps do well? Show your tongue
Oh,
on
I
camera.
don't want
Yeah,
that.
let's see what happens there.
Hey,
Like,
you
take your
burp-
shoes
we
off.
have-
If you
The
burp at
crowd-
the same, oh yeah, take your shoes. If you burp at the same time,
you don't
that.
want to see. My feet will not get any extra.
Take your
clicks.
shoes off
That
and
tongue
burp.
is okay.
It doesn't.
This
There's no
is game
purpose to
recognizing
it.
game.
There's no purpose to it.
There's no purpose
I
in what I
can't
do.
You have to
It's
use
useless.
the sides of your mouth to do it, so you can't actually like stick your tongue out and do it. It
Oh,
has to stay in.
you can't carpet bomb.
So there's
it.
nothing that. There's no benefit to anything.
Phil.
Any sexual
I mean,
things. You know?
Trump that.
I don't think
Wow.
anyone was going there sexually.
You
Jason.
spell the
You
alphabet.
were. You talked about the burps.
He's right.
He turned it on me. He
He's
didn't
right.
say the carpet bomb.
The
saw
Uno
what you did
reverse to
there.
the Uno reverse.
Yeah.
My useless superpower is I have a master memory for trivial information.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a crap about it.
All right, so
Give
you're
an
gonna be the
example.
trivia
Like
guy.
cops, like yeast.
I decided to
That's
join
what
the
people
trivia
care
team.
about
You're
that.
my guy.
Yeah.
No, music stuff. I mean, dates, historical stuff.
Number one TV show when you were in California, please.
Oh,
It had to be. It's easy actually.
What year were you in California? Let's do that first.
Yeah.
between
Chips. It was Chips.
between
Ponch.
let's
You were a
see.
Ponch guy, weren't you?
No, I was there from
He's an actor in Chips.
91. Well,
Chips
full
was-
time from 91.
Full House.
I took
Full
a
House.
three.
Drew Carey show.
Urkel.
Took a 3-year
Family Matters?
hiatus.
That's
and
Chicago.
came back.
You went from San Francisco to Chicago.
Police.
Khalil White. So that would have been after Miami Vice. Miami Vice fell
Wasn't
off
even
in
a twinkle in my
'89.
daddy's eye.
I'm telling you, that's like full Family Matters.
Yeah, TGIF.
What's
Yep, TGIF.
what's the dude in the hand?
Married with Children.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great show.
Yeah.
That's Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Al Bundy.
Yeah, that's definitely that era.
He
though.
scored 4 touchdowns as the fullback.
At Polk
Yeah,
High,
yeah.
He's coming back.
Oh,
to
what year is
Indianapolis
this
Colts against
BCBS?
So this is, I'm glad you asked, 2022. This is Chicago only. Chicago
Chicago,
exclusive.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
It was made for the hometown friends, they say.
Yeah.
I'm upset Matt probably won't like it, but
It
Chicago
smells
Gator.
great.
yeah, it smells really good. Yeah,
Take
dive
this.
in.
Take this.
Take that. I don't want it.
Just
Or
you
spit
can
in
drink
it.
it. It's actually really good. It's been, it's aged 4 years now, or almost 4 years. Well,
Yeah,
not
see
really,
the
3
box.
years.
I like
but
the
yeah,
blue a
there's
lot.
obviously coconut in it,
Yeah, it is
which is
pretty-
why
pretty-
Matt won't
pretty
like it.
It's definitely coconut.
But it's got good flavors. And
It's kind of fallen off a little bit, the coconut.
It's coconut.
Because when you think of Chicago, you're like,
I know that was
Okay.
weird to me when I didn't read the
Okay,
box when I
okay.
first bought it.
Toasted coconut. So actually, I get this next flavor more than I get anything else. Banana,
Banana,
lime
oh,
juice, and pineapple. I get banana all day.
Lime
Yeah,
juice is
banana.
interesting.
Banana.
I don't-
Explain. Yeah, that explains it.
okay, banana needs to be in more beers, right? Because when
no.
get out of here,
Fuck
coconut.
no.
Get out of here, Goya.
So wait, so
when it's executed well,
all right. So I agree with that and bananas and coconut because I want that as
Yeah.
just the creamy layer.
Don't let him convince you that it's a fact that coconut sucks.
I don't
it's
want-
not a fact. It's
I
his
just
opinion.
want the creamy layer of banana and coconut. I don't like
That'd be
bananas
awesome.
at all.
Okay.
It
Oh, I
is.
love
all.
bananas.
Like when I have
The
an
only
when I have an
banana
acai bowl,
That I
Yeah.
want is
banana and coconut.
Yeah.
People don't like bananas. I didn't realize there were people who
I
didn't
like bananas. Banana flavor.
So-
It's fine. It's okay.
No, I'm a texture person,
Uh,
and the texture of banana
It's always creamy.
is soft, and
oh, I like it. I think
I
that's
want
good.
crunch. And when I'm like biting down on things,
Yeah.
and
I'm not a texture. I don't.
So,
food texture
we
doesn't
went
bother
from
me.
lactose to coconut. I think like a creamed banana is the next, like to give something body for $4.50. If you start doing creamed banana, I just want like an asterisk on a can because I think that like a
Oh, hell yes.
because that's a way to give it body.
yeah,
Yes.
it's definitely a way to give a body without doing coconut.
Correct.
But it's
Every time I make a
like
smoothie,
banana.
if I make a
But-
smoothie,
Yeah.
I'm doubling down.
if I make
I
a
do
smoothie
get-
without banana, it's icy. It's icy. You could, it's like more icy,
Yeah.
kind of like a slush.
Yeah.
Crisp-
But when I put banana in there, that's what makes it creamy.
It is very creamy still, especially for a 3-year-old
Yeah.
beer.
It's good.
I thought the joke you were going to
for
say,
it.
if I make a smoothie without bananas, you can tell that we're out of bananas because bananas go in every one of my
Pretty
smoothies.
much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I do like bananas. I don't know. I didn't know that there were people who didn't really like them.
I'll
I get
eat
the
banana.
texture thing though.
I don't taste the
Want
pineapple
banana
though,
flavored
Matt.
things.
I don't really get any
I
pineapple.
don't get any.
I don't
And
get
I
the
really
lime
don't
either.
know that I get lime either.
get
Yeah,
lime.
actually. I don't get any of the adjuncty fruits.
I think I get it once it's suggested. Would I have been able to pull it out there? Absolutely not. You guys all have better palates than I do, but I just...
The banana was number one for me, and it's still. I still get some coconut.
don't get
It
banana.
gets that little like, how coconut
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah,
here and there, kind of
Sharp,
the
kinda.
little sharp hits here and there, a little pointy.
it's pretty good though. It's not. It's
I like it a
little
lot.
berry.
Yeah.
I like it too. I like this a lot.
I'm glad we could drink it, so it didn't go to waste. Or
Thank you,
just me and
JT.
My wife
Yes,
and I
thank
drink
you.
it. Yeah, there's tons more.
Bang, 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 bang.
I know others brought some beer.
Yeah. I say
Goose
what you
Island.
will about banana flavor in things.
Goose Island.
Goose Island,
It
man.
doesn't.
This year, knowing his fridge, knowing everyone involved, knowing what happened last year, I tamed it down. I tamped it down a little bit.
You brought turds on purpose.
No, if we do a
Episode
summer calendar, by the way, a 6 or a 12, JT, can we do another episode in here
Yeah.
and do a summer
Hey,
one?
we can do episodes in here anytime.
And do like a bottle share like that.
anytime.
That would
Oh
be
yeah,
like,
bottle share would be great.
because that vertical,
That was pretty
if you watch that episode back, like
yeah, watch the episode back. There's not as many camera views.
you
but-
can no.
That was a great idea, by the way.
It because that's the only time you're going to be able to get it. I still want to do a
Yep.
vertical. I'm missing one bottle. I want to do a 10-year vertical of 120 minute, and I'm missing 1 year. And
What year?
I'm on the search for it. I'm missing a 2021.
I don't know what year mine is. How do you?
And
Where is it written?
I have multiple bottles of every year besides
Does it say?
2021.
Where is it written?
On the shoulder up until 2023, and then they went off shoulder, and then they went.
Take a look at the one on the door, which I was also going to share today.
Yeah, I'd be able to
Unless
tell
you
by
guys
the
can't
label.
drink
It's
that
the
much
last-
booze.
It's the last pale label.
It's on the door somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what? I'd like to drink a vertical.
That one's going to be on the label. Oh,
It's too new.
spill your chorizo. Yeah.
I know how different they are from year to year, but I would love to taste the vertical of Decadence, Alesmith's Decadence.
Oh,
We can't get it. How are we going to get it?
That's the thing. I don't know.
That's 21?
If I'm
There you
reading
go.
this right,
I would buy it.
Oh, I'll give you one.
if I'm reading that right,
$50.
Wouldn't you buy into that? If we could get like a couple of bottles of each of those years,
hold on.
go back like 10 years.
Yeah, it should be horizontal.
Should always be horizontal.
Dogfish. Oh, that's the copyright. Yeah.
Well, I'm just stupid.
Well, son of a gun. Damn it, Stev.
I almost said.
Why would you do that to us?
I almost said the R word. I'm
Because-
sorry.
If we could get, if this ever reaches you, that a sixtel or a keg of that Alesmith Decadence. Now, remember, it's got to be the 2012 because we were bamboozled the one year
Gotta
we
be the
thought was the same. It was the 2013. They changed.
Bamboozled.
So I
They
got-
changed
they
the
changed
Decadence.
different
They
styles.
change up that
They
Decadence.
changed
do.
the style totally.
They changed the style totally because we had it.
There's a little secret, right? They do a different, completely different thing.
Yeah.
every
This year's looks pretty good, by the way.
So,
So-
what, turtle?
I can't remember. Yeah, turtle maybe. No, turtle was last year, I think.
So what do we think this is?
I don't know.
You thi-
I was walking around Binny's, and people in Chicago who they all love Goose Island. They don't understand any of the lore behind beer. And some guy was like, "Oh, you're looking for an IPA as a gift? Well, let me show you the perfect gift." He was showing somebody else, and he's like, "This is 120 minute. It's lauded. It's highly sought after." And the guy looked at it and he was like, "Nah, fuck this." Put it down. I went and grabbed last one. It was the last 4-pack. I actually don't know what year I bought it and what year it was.
So I got D0542.
That's a pro code.
Yeah, but usually that's like
So
rate-
you want me to
there's
Google
like
it?
some kind of like
If you-
date involved in
Oh,
that.
really? You can.
Google Lens.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
So they used to, like on all the older ones pre-2020, they put it right on the shoulder of the bottle.
Yeah.
So they put like what year it is. And then for
Say that
the
again,
new
D.
labels, they put them
D0542 23 37 11.
again. It's one of the rare
7-Eleven.
bottle conditions. So
That's a 7-Eleven exclusive.
last year for the anniversary party, I don't know who brought it into the barrel house. They brought it in at 2009. So we had a 2009 and 2019 set next to each other. It was me, you, Aaron, and Gus came out. And we split those bottles, remember? And we all liked the 2019 better than the 2000. The 2009 got long in the tooth.
Yeah.
So I think I'm at 10 years on the 16 here next year. I think that's about as long as I want to keep it. Because
Oh,
that
you know
2009,
Who has Untapped
No.
Okay.
on their phone?
I do.
Here, let me see it.
But sort of.
With like, can you get to the point where you do the QR codey thing?
Yeah. So it's down.
Get me to that. I don't know how to do it. I'm sorry.
Get me to that.
Yeah, it's right there. So top right, the blue. So,
That's good, GT.
oh, you're gonna say it's gonna come
I'm
up
glad that
stock,
it's
stock
It
number?
was enjoyable
It's
for the
really
most
nice.
part. Yeah.
It's nice. I like that.
So the stock number.
Does it tell you the year and say no longer in production?
Should.
It says
say.
it's just the 120 minute,
I think
right?
It's rated as a
It'd be
120
probably
minute
4.25,
4.75 beer.
Yeah. So, but it says it's still in production here.
Yeah.
Did we ever get the average untapped on the?
Oh, 4.
Yeah.
4.28.
Oh wow, high.
Is
That's
the-
high.
That's
So it's
higher than
probably
anyone
been a
else
5
rated
a lot
except
of
for
them.
you.
Yeah.
Probably a 5 for
I
a
gave
lot
it a
of
4
people.
You know what though?
I rated it the
appreciate the
lowest.
fact that he gave it a 5 because, we know
You say at 4?
having
I
been
said
in this
4.
game for a long time.
Everyone else said 4.25 except for he said 5. You
Okay,
said
so that's gonna help out.
4.25. You
That's
said-
gonna help out my
I said
spreadsheet.
4. 4.25, 4.25, 4.25.
4.5.
Oh,
You said 4.5.
My bad. My bad.
So you guys averaged each other out.
Yeah.
Because
And
I
he broke the curve.
Broke
But
the
I
curve.
like that and I appreciate that because our tastes are so different. Like I rated that slushy at 5.0 and it was freaking off the chain for me. And I realized that a lot of
4.50.
Yeah.
And so I liked it too more than I thought I. So like I rate, y'all rate 450 North differently. So I
on
think
its own, we're very vocal about that 450.
And I think I was thinking about that.
If that's the first 450 I've ever had, it's a 5.
Yeah.
But because I've had so many, it's a
Yeah.
4.75. It was. I think I rated it
It's
4.75.
yeah.
So
yeah,
I
you
think
did.
I
You know,
rated it
it's hard
higher
because
there's some that
they're
are-
so banger.
there's some
Because the
450s that
coconut
are
was so subdued and
unbelievable.
I could appreciate the
They're so
beer
banger.
itself that it wasn't too much tanny lotion. But I feel
What'd
like
you rate it? What did you give
I
it?
think I gave it a 4. I'm almost positive.
Really? Wow.
I'm almost I rated it. I feel like I rated it higher than anyone else.
I should have brought the spreadsheet.
Should have brought the spreadsheet.
But I feel like that 450 North is going to be the most not problematic, but it's going to be the most objectifiably
sours are,
beer on that list.
which is why you said the number 2 line was a sour line. It's surprising because, like Phil has mentioned before, he came to Ohio and hated sour.
well, we have a lot of people that come in and say I don't like beer, but I like
true.
sweet.
Yeah, true.
And then
Our
I'm like,
wine,
okay, well then
yeah.
try this
Yeah.
because it's barely beer.
I mean, the red saison we had,
barely
the first
beer,
red saison we had this year was freaking banger. I love that beer. That surpassed my expectations for a saison. It was great. The other one that blew me away this year was the Golden Strong Ale, the Belgian Golden Strong Ale.
The legendary.
Legendary ale. Great.
If he writes it on the list, I'm gonna present that beer that way. So like when I missed the Brett on the nectar. So I don't think 450 is even gonna be the best smoothie sour. Mortalis is gonna because it's a
Mortalis.
that Mortalis beer.
Well,
That
you
was the beer of the calendar build, by the way. I still have the receipt. 4 of those were passed around that table because we cracked it. It was a strawberry beer too, and it got passed.
I think this year we're gonna end strong as hell.
Oh
That's
yeah.
that's
well, like
that's
last
Sun Killers.
like last year. That's part of the
be the
part of
best
how I
beer.
sequenced it actually. And I did that last year because I saw those beers up front and I thought, man, I'm gonna put those up front so we get them past us.
Yeah.
And I erred last year because I should have mixed a couple of good ones in there to keep everyone interested, right?
Yeah, just keep.
But I tried to get the ones that I thought were maybe going to be, middling out of the way because the rest of them were strong. We had a really good strong finish last year back
We
half.
did.
I think so. Yeah.
But this year's going to be no different. We're going to have a really strong back half. But the first 7 beers this year were all freaking solid.
I think so. I think
Really
I think the
solid.
order is going to keep them from being like the dog days.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't have dog days. We
There
have
are no
dog
dog
days.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah, a dog day here and there. Yeah.
I think I yes, does the drinking and recording get old?
No,
We all agree.
no.
It doesn't. We all agree it doesn't.
I've never ever gotten tired of recording ever.
Every day.
I've also never gotten tired during recording.
And I
Actually, I
think
get tired during recording. All
I
the
think
time.
the order it keeps me excited.
I never
don't
get tired
feel
when I'm
like
recording
I'm
with JT. We go on for a long time. I saw the.
Yeah, I gotta plan my days with Phil now
hell yeah.
because I gotta know which days are gonna be 45.
Or like a
minute videos.
45-minute video. Yeah.
Damn, that was
And
a
then there's a
40-minute
20-minute. We do it like a 20-minute. Hey,
Before
how's
and
it
after.
going?
Yeah.
How's work?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think
Afterwards.
this year I'm like excited every day to drink the beer.
It's been a good year. I
I'm
really
excited to
like
watch
this year.
everyone's videos this year more than
I've
previous
enjoyed.
years, I think.
Yeah.
I'm excited to document everyone's scores.
Yeah, that's great. I'm glad that you're doing that.
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing that.
19 different scores with Brian. Now with Brian's scores, I'm at 19 scores out of 24 calendars.
Damn.
That's great.
Does anyone have a favorite non-drinking moment from the calendar? Can anyone think of one? Like mine was when Gus sat in front of his drum set. I was like, that's awesome. It was the first day.
Yeah, you changed.
I was like, I'm
gonna
do drum set.
Changing my drum. Yeah.
I think
and it's been great.
I think the volleyball team
The
name.
Clitorati.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
I find it hearing about that.
Seeing it written was fun.
It was worse actually.
Yeah, worse.
Having eyes and seeing.
I'm glad you bring up Team Smoke Show. I can say this because she won't.
Is she gonna watch? Will the Clitorati watch?
No, probably not. Maybe some of them will. But Teresa from Team Smoke Show. So Kate's got a lot of friends and family and stuff that she survived cancer this year. It's fantastic. Yeah. She's had a real kick in the nuts year with other life events. There's a real reason that I gave two different koozies into that calendar, and I can say it with confidence. But like Teresa's had the most fucking trying year in the fact that she came out for 2 episodes and she drove like 45 minutes to be in those episodes. That's why they did 2 beers in the one night. It's awesome. Yes. And it's an exceptional perseverance of the human spirit with everything else that she's done. So it's awesome. Just such a fucking uplifting moment for her.
Let's raise a glass to her. I mean, there's a hell of a lot of admiration. And by the way, a lot of thanks and gratefulness for joining us. Really appreciate it.
That seems like a bad idea.
And it also
it's impressive though.
I was kind of shocked. Yeah.
It also provides good perspective for Matt on a reason why there would be a reason to record episodes off the day that they are on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
I know there's a very strict. I feel a lot of pressure sometimes because Matt is
day follower.
He has a perfectionist attitude about time.
Yeah.
I don't care what you guys
if
do.
Tenet was written about anybody, it's written about Matt. He is a time expert.
I'm not gonna lie. Whatever.
Time is
last Monday's beer, I drank.
I always thought I was a time human until I met this man.
Yeah, and it's not even about being on time or late. It's about like everything being
on
within
the
time that
on
it
a
was
time frame
meant to be.
I don't care about anyone else's anymore. Kate gives me a day ahead because she knows I'm gonna clip them in.
That's awesome. Look at that foresight.
So that's why
I've been trying to get him to you early because of that.
Big brain,
but it's been hard to.
And she's been doing it for years. She goes, hey, and it's when it works in everyone's life. I don't care what people do with their time. That's fine.
What was it?
I mean, she can drink ahead of time so I can clip it in because it's so nice and so concise.
Yes,
and she offers so much. And now that I figured
the context.
Because in years past, I didn't know how. I listened to hers before. When I put it in the video for everyone else to listen, I'm not listening live. I was acting up until this year. Now I'm hearing it live.
Yeah.
So I had to watch it before.
Oh man,
these are the first times, like with yours and her videos. This is important to me. Like the first time I'm seeing it, I make sure the audio works, but I'm not knowing your guys' scores or anything until I'm seeing it because I want that live reaction.
Yeah. And it's good. It's good doing it that way.
I enjoy it. And we're keeping it tight.
I feel duped.
Yeah. But in years past,
gotta be on time.
That sounds awesome.
Gotta be day of. I've done all of them day of this year. I haven't done.
I've only had one day.
I
haven't changed my shirt.
I've only had one
stuff,
day
which I've done in the past because of the pressure.
I lied about it.
I can't just be honest and say I'm doing 2. I gotta change my shirt and lie.
We've done them before. Like a couple years ago, I did one at 11:30, and then we waited for midnight because again, it's serious to the game with Mikey.
Yeah, serious to the game. Fine.
I did.
It's for me though. I don't.
For you, no. But we all feel it. It's
don't feel it on video in front of God, in front of the pontiff over here.
What do they call the person who kind of?
I played the
ringleader.
play.
Yeah,
you did play the Pope
in Southern California. I was in a semi.
Empath, the events at the hotel and stuff.
Yeah.
Where we actually did I was in a production in a theater, right?
We've all seen movies about that.
Yeah, Matt's the guy.
It was
Are you cracking another beer? Otherwise, I'm gonna crack.
We can crack some beers, but let's crack some New York guys. How
about this one?
I have a lot of beer I can't
share.
share.
I'm gonna crack my crack. A very
Barley wine.
important special person in my
Your
life
camera's right there.
gave me
so
a gift.
That's you and me. That's
Okay.
them, and
Oh.
that one's all of us.
Gave me a gift of,
Here, I'll hold it up
of
to the
the
camera.
yeah, please hold it up.
Go ahead.
This
Double
is
pop.
from Hop and Frog. I am on their list, so every 2
barley
months
wine.
I get a box of surprises. And in this month's, last month's actually,
You didn't even like it.
Blimp,
Gave me more of the
barley wine, big blimp,
Damn, Stev.
big
I'm
blimp
hoping
barley
that for
wine.
you.
Damn me,
You whipped it out for me?
11.7%. And by the way, I must say, I liked Hop and Frog before. I love them now. I've not had a bad beer out of every single thing. There's some experimental things in there. There's some off-the-shelf stuff there, but it's always a huge mix. I'll tell you what they do really well, and I almost brought one today. They have something called a. They have these. What do they call them? Fruit shandies.
Oh
Fruit-
yeah,
fruit
yeah,
shandies.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And I had a
shandy.
blueberry
Their
one.
shandy series is great.
Their
Oh, man.
shandies
Shandies.
are phenomenal.
I feel like if I thought of Hop and Frog, I would say stouts, barley wine,
starts
and then their
stouts,
weird ass
starts.
shandy shit.
Starts.
Like literally, that's
8-ounce
the only,
cans. The
the
fact
only
that they
two.
totally
little-
embraced
Well,
it.
the
Oh, the
8-ounce
8-ounce
cans
cans
are
are cool.
are their barley wines and stouts. and stuff
I
usually.
think shandies
Yeah,
are
their barley
sub
wines,
beer.
their stouts, and
Sub beer.
Sub beer.
And they're
That's
sub
not that's
human.
NA beer. Whoa.
Subhuman beer.
like
Fuck
a couple
shandies.
months ago, I
dude.
started
Think of
getting,
that shit.
you know,
They're-
Like
they're-
lemonade,
we
right?
should have
It's like
those.
lemonade.
Sour, for God's
Yeah.
sake. So you could drink a lemon sour. That'd be dope as hell.
oh,
A
man.
lemon shandy? It's like blue balls, basically. It's like you wanted lemon, but they gave
It's
you
lame.
too much beer.
That's lame lemon.
Flame lemon.
I just
Lame
had a-
lemon.
Lame.
I know
I
he's
just had a
keeping his
blueberry
mouth shut
shandy.
because Leinenkugels is like his friend.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But-
His friend, yeah, family friend. You go
Yeah,
way
but
back with
listen.
Line and Google.
It's
Shandies,
it's
bro.
5 people talking, that's why I wasn't.
No, keep talking.
This ain't your grandpa's
Get
shandy.
closer
people
to
are-
I mean,
the.
I was used to
Some
shandy
people are on top
from
of it.
England, right, where they put like some 7-Up in a with a beer.
Right.
And
I
that's
think of a shandy and I think of splitting it with something.
Right,
Putting
right.
something
cut.
with it.
It's
Right,
Like
with
it's
it,
a cut
exactly.
item.
It is, or you do more. You put more with it.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
you put
yeah.
more, like a
oh, I mean,
cocktail.
put more like
Like a
more
beer-
liquor into it,
Like
or
a beer
more
cocktail.
like.
I like that.
Yeah, yeah,
What do
yeah,
you do?
definitely.
What would you put in like a lemon
I mean,
shandy?
honestly, you could put like a West Coast IPA in there.
Right,
And make
and-
it
All
like,
right, maybe we got an
you know,
episode. Maybe we
like-
have an
And then-
episode.
and then
you
you
can
mix
mix
it.
it. Beer
You mix it,
cocktail episode.
but their shandies are brewed shandies, and I had a blueberry one, like I said, a couple nights ago, and it was off the chain.
Shandy's a beer that if I have it on tap and someone comes in and they're not a beer drinker
Yes,
at all,
That's a shardy.
that's who I'm giving that
Yeah.
to.
It's definitely, yeah, it's a gate.
it's like a light
gateway.
version of
It's
the
a bridge.
slushy.
Yeah,
It's kind of a light,
yeah,
you know, it's
yep,
not
yep.
Bridge.
like the
But it's
smoothie
not
that-
like that
Not my thing.
smoothie
Right.
over fruited.
Right.
But it's like they're drinking a beer, but it's lame enough to not call it a beer. I don't, you
Well,
know,
who are we
like-
to not call it a beer?
I don't, you know, it's a beer.
I'm not going
you
to do
know,
that
like-
anymore because
My uncle did that to me. I was talking with Matt about it. He said he tried a sour and I was like, "This isn't beer," and he would not budge on that. And I was like, "Well, like there's sarcasm and
That's all it
joking,
is.
and then there's like you're taking this
Oh,
too
like,
far."
too
That's what I
far.
said.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
like maybe
said.
chill out.
That's what I said about sours. It's not a beer. It's not a personal beer. I don't like it because it's not a
Sure.
beer.
Malt
And,
beverage.
you know, look how far we've come. But
How far we've come.
I'm not going to say shandy's not a beer or slushy.
Right.
That slushy didn't taste
I
anything
mean,
like
shandy's
that.
probably
That's freaking
more
awesome.
real of
Probably
a
more
beer
beer, yeah.
style
It
than
is.
a fruit smoothie sour
Oh,
is.
for sure.
Like, you know what I
It
mean?
is.
Like,
It is
So-
because there's definitely more of a barley base to it and stuff.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but they're great, man. I love Hop and Frog. So anyway, I thought
I do like Hop and Frog. They're a great brewery.
What'd you have, Matt?
For what?
You said something about
For all of it.
opening a beer.
Yeah, no, that I was wondering. Otherwise, I was going to go.
Oh,
with the
you're
fridge.
gonna get more.
I need to be
Okay.
on record again. I've said this many times about Leinenkugels.
Uh-huh,
Yes,
sure.
I'm close to the family. Great for the community. Terrible beer if that's all you're going to be drinking
Oh,
from their
see,
portfolio
I just didn't want you to have to say
the
anything if you didn't
entire
want to.
night.
Wow. I didn't
So I got
Yeah, I
called
can
out
see that.
as a Leinenkugel shill. That is
Who
not
said
the
that?
case.
Who
You
said
didn't.
that? I
You
didn't.
it
I
was
said that
big.
you're friends.
Big with Leinenkugel.
I didn't say you
Friends.
were
You said
shilling.
big.
I actually
Big
said
is-
the opposite.
It's
of
from the
shilling.
family.
I
Yeah.
said you were just.
Friends, big.
you were
That's pretty
reserved.
accurate.
Line
This is how I can. This is how I can be objective.
I was saying you were. I wasn't saying you were shilling.
If you ever want to shit through a screen without hitting the screen, drink Leinenkugels the entire night.
My dad loves
I'll
it.
tell you
He
what.
tells me every time he comes here, he's like, my favorite beer is Leinenkugel. I'm like, I don't care.
Wow.
You tell me that every time, and I don't like Leinenkugel. I don't
Leine's-
have
Leine's
Leinenkugel
was-
here.
Here's Leinenkugel here.
After
none in my
drinking
house.
Minnesota beer for so long in my early life,
Shells. Oh.
yeah, and then
This is light.
well,
Primo?
Shells was good.
Lighter
Primo?
Yeah, that's really light.
But then,
Did you hear
smells
Fair
like-
State just closed down?
Bring it back.
No, I
Bring it
didn't.
back.
What's the alcohol percentage on that?
1.
11.
Thank you. It's at least
Really?
6.
Yeah,
1%.
It's American barley wine, so we'll share some with
but
Gus because he's a big
but
fan.
I had a
American.
Liney. A friend of mine
This-
from Wisconsin said you got to try Liney Kugel, and it's like, wow, that tastes like a real beer actually.
Fucking
From
hang
a
it.
real-
I hung
Can
out
you
with Gus
think?
too
Can you
long.
think? Because you were
This
talking about shandies.
is an American barley
Can you
wine.
think
Oh, yeah?
of
You like it?
so from
I mean-
Liney's original to the
not that I don't
rest
like
of their
it, it's
portfolio,
just-
the diaspora
I know what this is.
of like thought and
It gives me-
intelligence, because
it's-
Liney's
there's-
original is
I don't want to say hops because
But
I
like-
love hops, but
for
like
gimmicks.
there's conflicting flavors.
They were
This is
new to the
Burt's
game, old to it
Bees
now, but
Lip
like as far as
Balm.
gimmicks with honey vice, berry vice, and all
Never
The
that.
had
chemical
that.
taste. Yeah.
You
bring it
never
back.
had that?
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Yeah,
Love Burt's Bees.
I do love
Not
some Burt's
drinking
Bees,
it.
but not drinking it.
Chippewa Falls.
That's what I thought. Chippewa Falls.
They originated in Chippewa Falls, so they started 2 years after Yingling did. Yingling,
Yeah.
by the way, is
Listen,
in Wisconsin.
11-7.
January
Getting him
1st.
on Wisconsin topics is like winding the
That's
toy
okay. No,
until
you're
it
done. Yeah.
cannot
I
wind
grew up.
anymore.
I grew up next door. We're next door neighbors. So I mean,
It's double dry.
We were talking about
Oh,
this
Minnesota. I
is-
can do Minnesota beer too.
And dry
It's
out
just
means they throw it on top.
Primo
It
is
is
my
very hot.
Primo is good. Primo, I did like Shells. My dad too.
All right, what does everybody think? 'Cause
What do
I'm
you
real.
think about Bump?
I am
Whatever
curious.
this is.
I'm real
Big,
curious.
big blimp. Big iron on his hip.
It's interesting
Big
because
blimpin'.
it's a lot more amber.
Jay-Z,
than I thought it
baby.
was.
It's a
Big blimp.
double
I mentioned-
dry hopped barley wine
Oh,
at
that's weird.
11.7.
This
Double
This
dry
is-
hop
This is
barley
Gus's worst nightmare.
I know, yeah, I literally like this is Gus's worst
Gus
nightmare,
would wanna
literally.
wine. I don't
blow
know.
his head
I
off.
think
Yeah.
it's his,
He does not
I don't
want to
think it's
hop
his
barley
worst
wine.
nightmare.
No, he doesn't. That's and
He's
the
an
fact that it
English-
says it in the verbiage, he's classed out.
He's even
He
more
wouldn't even
upset.
try it.
What?
His
Yeah, I
It's
get.
silly because
his
he would
favorites-
have missed Bigfoot then. He would have missed a
Well, I
series.
mean,
He-
he's
he
had
out-jumped-
Bigfoot.
he-
He's had.
Bigfoot ruined the market because Bigfoot after the anchor ruined the market of barley wines because he's an English barley wine purist.
Yes, he
And I
is.
say that with all due respect because
Yeah.
he's
No.
turned me on to a couple
I say
of
it too, man. With all due respect,
I love both. I love both, but I can differentiate between the
Gus-
English barley wine and the.
Gus does not. He does
he
not.
differentiates, but there's
He
haves and
differentiates,
have-nots.
but if it's an American barley wine, he will classify it as an American strong,
Strong
ale
ale.
every single time, no matter
Because
what.
we need, as Americans,
Die
as a
on that hill,
population,
you
we
know
need
what I
a
mean?
shock to our palate and the subtleties and
that hill.
I feel like I'm preaching the master here. You know the subtleties, like especially like in a pills or classically done pills. I thought for the longest time up until this calendar that Gimmick Gus's favorite beer was English barley wines, and he was very protective of that castle.
Yep.
But he said that Pillses are his favorite.
His favorite.
It's purist. It's purist.
Now
Yeah, yeah,
it's
that's-
even more of a purist. So you go from English barley wines, which there's a clear differentiation point, to Americans with that hop aspect,
Yep.
and now that he's gone to a pills, and you get 4 ingredients. So
That's it.
and you know it's nice
Water.
hearing that
water.
and like, hey, I'm gonna you can move a little, but he's like, I'm gonna defend that,
You
and
can
I
replace
love
the
that he's
water,
defending
though,
that post.
Pepsi.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that.
Not
I
Coke.
mean, that's why
Just
I love so much that Belgian strong
Pissy.
ale because it was 12.2 or something.
Yeah.
No,
And
Pepsi
it was
or Piss.
perfectly
Piss,
balanced.
okay.
Like it was so much sweeter
Is that like
because
the
of the 12.2,
60-40
right?
thing?
But they
Yeah.
put enough. They
No,
put
you
some,
only
they
get
put
4
more
ingredients.
hops in there. You could taste it on the finish, right? When you had it on the finish, you could taste it.
if we got rid of
that those hops
Pepsi or
perfectly
Piss?
balanced
What
that,
if
so
we
you
got rid of
couldn't
the
even
malt?
taste the alcohol in it.
And then
That's
piss
why.
handle.
This is
That's why I
smooth.
rated that so high because
This
there
is
was a really
smooth, but
It's an alcohol nose.
Trogs Mad
Oh
Elf.
yeah, this is a
This is
a boozy
Trogs.
nose,
This is
boozy-
leaning towards the Trogs Mad Elf life to me.
Oh, I don't know about
man.
that. Mad Elf, that's an interesting.
Like the
comparison.
the hoppiness
very
of
hoppy.
it's
Yeah.
very hoppy.
the Mad Elf
Hey,
is spicy.
It's rubbing alcohol on the nose. I mean, it's just
The Mad Elf
But you
is
don't get it
spicy.
when you.
That's
That's
not
No
when you drink
legs.
it.
It has
You
no
don't
No,
legs.
not when you drink it.
This is
but like,
Lieutenant Dan.
but like, does anyone in here
legs.
feel
No legs.
fig? So
Well, that
like,
could be my fault.
the last barley wine we tried. Does anyone taste fig? Does anyone taste raisin? Does anyone taste?
No, I taste.
You know what I mean? Like,
This tastes like dank and
That's a
grass.
great point.
tastes
you
like
know,
yeah.
like it's not giving us any of those
Like that.
weird raisiny esque fruits that
yeah, no.
we would all
It's
expect.
a one.
in
It's a
barley
one
wine.
trick pony.
It's
By the way, all those flavors.
Which trick?
Those aren't adjuncts. in the barley wine that we had before.
Well,
right?
adjuncts
is a
is
can
bad.
in a can,
It's-
JT.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they were
Adjuncts
beautiful.
is a bad word.
They-
Yeah, you're right.
He
Yes.
said the
Yeah, I
bad
mean,
word.
adjuncts are.
I did.
Adjuncts are. I
said
actually
Voldemort.
put prunes
Right.
in the
Yeah.
mix
Yes.
and came out
Yes.
with raisins,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
This wasn't. Oh shit.
This is
Oh, great heavens.
this
Always
has the
filling.
hop. This has the hop
Always
bourbon on
filling.
it all day.
Oh, spill.
Watch out for the corner.
Here.
See,
Watch
this
out for
this
the
beer
beer.
defends people's angst against American barley wine's position.
Oh, get that.
Yeah.
Those third eye coasters are gonna be hard to replace. Just
SFIL.
kidding. It's
Oh yeah, not
They're
SFIL,
just
sorry.
fake.
Gus would feel strongly about this beer.
He would.
He feels strongly
He would.
about
This
this
supports
beer.
his position.
Hearing
I mean, it
us-
does. It supports his position completely.
You have angst about something? About some sort of beer?
No, I said this would support the angst against American barley wines
Oh yeah. Against. I don't know if it supports it.
because it's
I
overly
think
hopped
this beer's
without.
fine. I think it's fine.
It's good. I like it, but it justifies what I feel like Gus says in his opinion
Yeah,
about it
I
being.
think you can justify about the art of crafting this beer, but I've had bad beer and this isn't one of them.
This
Right.
is not a bad beer.
Exactly.
I've had bad
No.
beer.
Out of
This is
all the
not a
beers-
in
bad
Wild,
beer.
Ohio,
Yeah.
and it sucks.
Out of
This-
all
Of all
the
the
beers,
beers,
This
is
beer doesn't
This is
suck.
one of the
It
beers.
doesn't
This is a
suck.
beer.
It's just
No.
it's a fine beer. It
feel
actually
like
this is the point.
above a 3, I think.
You can
point.
just call
This
it
is why
like triple IPA.
He's able to give that beer a 5.0 and somebody gave it a 4.0, right? There's a fairly big difference there, right? And we saw that across the calendar. It's individual preferences and flavor and personal taste, right? So if he likes the English barley wine, God love him, so do I.
God love him.
But that doesn't mean
But
the
no one
American
else.
barley wine is
That's
wrong.
it.
Right.
It's just
right.
a different style.
It's just different.
Yeah, it's just a different style. And for those that like hops,
And see, like I like this more than most traditional barley wines, but
this is really good. I
it
like
reminds
this.
me of Troeg's Mad Elf. It
Yeah,
is
see,
like
Mad Elf, it's too
an
spicy
ampier-
to be.
so like it's
This.
but like Troeg's Mad Elf is malty,
I haven't had a
It's
Christmas beer yet.
not
this year.
spiced, but it's like it kind of feels like it's a little bit
Day?
spiced, and then it's hopped. And this
Mad Elf doesn't have it has
like,
coriander.
it's
in
Bruce.
Like a lot
does
of
it?
Doesn't it?
Okay,
No, I don't know. I'm
It,
trying to
might,
remember.
it probably
I would
does.
argue
I
it's
feel
not.
like it's a Christmas
Maybe.
wintry spiced hopped beer.
Yeah.
Is it only
but
Christmas
like,
because of when it's available?
If we got Troeg's Mad Elf and poured it right now, I'm almost guaranteeing it's the same color.
Yeah,
almost-
probably. It might be the same.
Almost the same color and almost the same like
I wish we had it and it came
thick
out like that.
viscosity. That's the word
that
I'm looking
dark
for.
lager.
Yeah.
Sludge.
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 It was motor
I don't
oil
have
and pale.
I would drink the shit out of this.
That
I just think
100%
I would
beer?
be drinking a it's and then World of Slay all day to me. That's what this is.
It's like I think this
In a
would be
world
like
of Slay all day. That's what this
It's
is.
an ambered, hopped style barley wine.
He evoked amber, and now you've said it. I can't get off the amber aspect of it. Like it just.
It does. It just gives you.
Rubbing alcohol on the nose. This is why I drink shit from the can because like from that disappoints me.
Sniffy sniff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went over classes a couple episodes ago. The scientific evidence, I just can't find it.
It's made up
I
fake
believe
news.
it. I believe people have experience with it. But
Like I
not
feel
able
like
to find the studies.
in this group, the pouring into the glass has been a negative, and that's.
Ooh.
But that
I
like.
like this hot take. No,
But, like-
expand.
But like I feel like because he
you're not
says to
glass
pour it
right
into
now,
glass, which it does though. It gives you a different aspect. And if
does.
you drank it straight out of a can and you were expecting it to be something else, and you just drink
Aromatic,
it
yeah.
and you're not. But like if you see that color, if you see an amber colored beer, no matter what, it's just like what I was saying earlier. But when people come into the bar and they order a beer,
Yeah.
and they're like, I want something red. They don't even care what it looks like. They want an amber-esque or an like,
Red.
and that's it.
Right.
And that's literally, and they drink off of the color. And so, like, I can see where you're saying that.
I don't see color.
I can see what you're saying though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you see that, and that's a different aspect of processing this
It
beer.
is. It is. It's
It
part
is,
of the analytical process of
It
evaluating your beer.
But I don't see, like that Golden Strong Ale, 12.2, it was golden. It was
Right.
literally golden.
Right.
There was no
Right.
amber in it.
Like,
right?
well, like,
Yeah,
could
yeah.
you imagine if it was amber?
Yeah.
Like, what would you have done if you just drank it out of a can and you would just and thought?
Yeah,
And
right.
but if you poured it into a glass and it was amber and it was supposed to be a golden ale, what would you rate it?
Less.
Right.
Would you rate it less,
Right.
or did you're rating it off of the taste?
Right.
Because I guarantee you, I don't guarantee you.
You're Dayon's best bartender.
I would like to
can
think that you were going to
accusations
rate
like
it differently because you saw the color and it said golden and it was amber. And it was
I
red.
would think that's
Interesting.
similar to.
That's a great.
I don't know if
what-
I rate on
That's
the
a
color
great
disappointment.
You
I
read
only
what
rate on
adjuncts and then when it doesn't
flavor
deliver.
and smell.
Right. Well,
I would think that'd be the same thing. I think that's
I
a
think
similar.
that's the exact. I tell everyone all the time, if I
Absolutely
write
agree.
down some kind of adjunct in the verbiage of when I'm styling out that beer on the list at the barrel house, if it doesn't taste one of those, it can be the best beer I've ever had.
Well,
But I don't
doesn't
taste vanilla,
deliver
caramel, and apple.
on that
That
expectation.
don't have caramel. Like that's a failure.
100% get
Like,
where you're. Yeah.
Don't
I
classify
totally
it
agree.
as that caramel something something.
Here's a great point. A case in point to amplify what you just said. So the one that we had that was the s'more.
Yeah.
Thank
Right.
you.
Right.
This is
Wolfridge.
There it is.
Yeah.
It was a
Boom.
great
It was a
cream ale.
great cream ale.
Exactly.
But it lacked.
It was not a s'more.
It was not a
No.
s'more.
So I rated
Everyone-
it down.
Yeah.
I rated it
And
would've been a
it's
4.
probably sold more because it said s'more on the
S'more?
package.
Yeah.
to
Sold
the
more. That's
overall-
what that means. Sold more.
Right?
But it was not a s'more. It
It
was
was
a cream
not.
ale. But
Yeah.
I rated it down to 3.75 because I was like, they said it was a s'more. I was expecting s'more.
Same.
And it wasn't.
Yeah.
This is the beauty of aggregating everyone's score on that beer. This is in the professional business what they call a segue. Everyone tasted something different in that beer and said it lacks one ingredient of a s'more.
That's someone else that said it.
No one said it was
everyone
wrong.
said it was lacking.
18 scores. It wasn't everyone said graham cracker. Wasn't everyone
No one
said
said
marshmallow.
graham cracker, did they?
Yeah, multiple
Someone
people.
tasted graham cracker. Who was that?
Multiple.
Send them my way.
Multiple people.
That was what I liked.
So like
I
between
didn't taste the graham cracker.
Untapped,
tasted
I'm
graham cracker.
I'm tracking 18 different
I
scores.
think I got vanilla.
Not one agreement on. There's 3 ingredients in a s'more, right?
Right?
I agree.
Fire.
Okay, fire. I guess. Okay, well done.
Well done.
I'm gonna
That
give
was
you.
good.
I'm gonna give you your.
That was
props.
good.
That's
That
a
was-
real
that was-
man's. That was
The
a real man's
stick
effort.
that you.
I literally,
the
when
stick
you said that, I
roasted
was like,
marshmallow.
no. But you're right.
Memories,
Damn it.
but not everyone. And there
The
wasn't
steam
a
from the pea.
There wasn't even a there wasn't a preponderance. There wasn't an outlier. There wasn't just one person that said marshmallow. There wasn't one person that just said chocolate. There's multiple people across those scores, and everyone. That was the one beer because everyone agrees what a s'more is.
We all agree.
That said, it
That might be
misses
the-
this. Like I'm penalizing this beer because I expect s'more, and no one said that. Oh, I want this. I want that.
Yeah.
And it was multiple
Yeah.
people that said it's missing graham cracker. Multiple people that said it was missing marshmallow. Multiple people that said it was
Whatever
missing
beer I
chocolate.
said earlier that was going to be the most polarizing, I agree with you. I think that's the most polarizing.
That beer was a home run for a conversation
Yeah,
creator.
yeah, yes,
Because everyone, no one can argue what a s'more is.
Are there s'more purity laws?
But the fact.
Yes.
So, like, how many
Somewhere
of you
in
had?
Germany.
How
Yes, in
many of you
Germany.
had Wolfridge Daybreak, the
Viva
base
Oreo.
beer?
Yeah, the coffee. The
So,
coffee.
like-
Yeah, the coffee.
So, like, I've had the regular
Would you
coffee,
like-
and so, like, I feel like I was rating it off of that also.
Yep.
And it was a great Daybreak beer,
Yep.
but it lacked what flavors they were trying to hit in that.
I didn't realize till Gus's review that cream ale is a main line for
Yes,
them, and they make
yes.
variants of
Oh,
that
I'm
beer.
glad they do.
Dozens.
Because I
So-
love cream ale.
Yeah.
So
It was a
and
good
he's
cream ale,
he's
really
a
good cream
he's a cream ale guy. So
cream
when I
ale
said that,
enjoyer.
I love
when
it.
I was like, oh, that's
top
great
grade.
news
So the
for
next
him.
time we have the Daybreak Lavender, I'll let you know.
Yeah,
That's
that got brought up in your review.
by
and it got brought
far
up in
the best Daybreak series. I
I'll
think
it's
they
I'll
Gus's.
did.
be there. I'll be there.
It is coffee cream ale all day with this like floral
Floral.
lavender banging
I went and researched it after
purpleness
your guys'
that it was
reviews.
just
All right. Wow.
great. Literally, I'll let you
goodness.
know the next because you like cream ales. I'll let you know.
Yeah, I love
My-
But that Daybreak series is phenomenal.
My
All right.
notes after coming off and watching everyone's video and getting everyone's scores. That's my big one. One, that episode, but two, that lavender from that. I didn't realize because that's why I evoked afterwards with that masthead. I go, this could be like their Clear Sky, where
Yeah.
it's like their line, and they could add adjunct series to this.
Yeah.
Like keep that
Yeah.
life cycle going, but make it a seasonal.
I got a
Yeah.
segue. How many of you thought the Albano Stout from Butcher and Brewer leaned closer to a coffee cream ale than it did a stout?
gotta try to remember. I
So
remember not liking
Butcher
it.
and Brewer was the blue
Yeah.
can that we did a couple days ago.
We went back and forth in the comments about a cream ale stout or a stouted
Yeah,
cream ale.
that's right.
Yeah.
I
I'll
think-
I'll die on this. I think that albino stout. It's a great beer, but it's a coffee cream
albino
ale.
stout.
It's a cream
I
ale
didn't think it was
at
creamy
best,
enough.
and it's in that world of coffee
I
cream
wanted
ales.
more cream.
First Butcher and Brewer that we've had ever from the original receptacle. You guys always had it on tap.
Yeah.
So for 5 years, that brewer has been in our advent calendar. The first one that came from the OG
A shorty.
canister, yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than
Yeah.
a short.
We had a dupe of them too, I think.
What do?
From Butcher and Brewer. I feel, didn't we?
I can see that. They do really good hops.
We
Oh,
had
the wet hot pills.
Yeah.
Gus brought it up.
Oh, yeah.
Thought that we had it too.
Yeah.
You don't
two
have to
wet
save
hot
those.
pills.
I don't think
It's
it was
okay
that
that
was
they're
it
not
back
saved.
No, they're good.
or
It's like
All right.
these
year
are-
2,
these are
year
perfect.
4.
They're good.
That wet hot pills was actually really good. So Butcher and Brewer is always going to be. I feel like that should be a gimmick going forward. Butcher and Brewer. So we tried not to make too many rules. Butcher and Brewer should be in our calendar every year,
Every
just
year.
because they've been there every year.
Yeah.
And
They're
Ryan Guy's
they're
dad.
they're
Right,
the
you
only
guys'
one,
dad
yeah.
needs to be.
And Ryan Guy's dad.
We need a fake out.
You
Like,
remember that
25th
story, right?
day.
Yes.
She's building it year 3.
Three.
So we've got 16 calendars, and she's grabbing Dad to fill in, and JT goes,
I saw it
we
happening.
gotta stop this. Like,
Pump the brakes.
yeah, pump
Don't
the
do
brakes.
that.
Like,
Good. We're good
is
on
good.
Dad.
Yeah,
We've all had Dad.
I can remember it because
If
we're
you
sitting on the
can buy
back
it
table.
at Kroger, good rule of thumb: if you can buy it at Kroger,
Don't buy it at
don't put it in
Barrel
the
House.
Kroger's-
calendar.
Yes.
Kroger's beer, by the way, it's way down.
It's
Yeah, it's down. But back
terrible.
then, Kroger had a good beer selection,
Yep.
but all things that were widely distributed.
They had a
Things-
good beer selection, but always check their dates.
Oh, that's a good point.
They
I
were
just-
Especially
always,
like
especially because I'm a Masthead fanboy. You all know this. You go to
What?
Kroger's to buy Masthead
speak
Brew.
into the speak into the mic.
Everybody
You
knows
like
I love
Masthead?
He's a who?
What?
They're a quarter behind every single time in Masthead, almost always.
Interesting.
They have last year's Fresh Hop celebration from Sierra Nevada.
I would buy it still.
Oh yeah, they're celebrate. Oh.
Wow.
Great for cooking.
Yes.
Okay. Like a beer batter?
I had a.
Is that what you
Did you guys all love the albino stout?
I did.
I thought
I
it was,
thought it was
pretty good.
disappointing.
I liked
did
it
not like it.
as
It was more like
so
a-
like
like a coffee IPA.
yeah. I liked it if you like a coffee cream ale, and if you want to think of it as that, which it's not labeled as that, which makes it weird. I've always still just so I think of it as how I sell it to guests. When guests come in, when I have that beer on draft, and they come in and they're telling me they like this and they like that, they like coffee, they like creamy, and I'm like, but they don't like stouts, but they don't want to try it because it says it's stout. I'm like, well, try it. Like it's 5.4%.
It's a hard sell. Yeah,
like it's a coffee cream ale at best with a little bit more boldness.
Yeah.
And that's
I
why
get it.
yet another reason Gus loves me at the bar, because I can layman's verbiage
Yeah.
eyes
Yeah.
Yeah.
that kind of bullshit.
When you say the bar, like
The Barrel House?
oh,
Out shout?
Do you
Out shout?
Are we
Are we
doing-
out shouting the Barrel House right now?
The
I mean, we've got
warehouse?
like how many
Look at
shirts
the
on
camera
right now?
on
Like
Barrel
three?
House.
Three?
Yeah, here's your-
Barrel.
here's
That
your
says
Barrel
Barrel
House.
House too. That says
Yeah,
Barrel
show
House
it.
too.
There it is.
Barrel House.
I'll show mine.
Boom.
Barrel House.
Boom.
And that's it. We got 12 minutes.
That's it.
You guys
That's the
want,
end of
what
the
do we want to talk?
That's
12
it.
more minutes. We agreed that 2 hours is a good cutoff.
what,
It
what,
is.
any more like give anything else like that are pressing like people want to bring up like people's thoughts.
Yeah, thoughts, hopes,
I want to
dreams.
thank everybody for this because
God
this
damn
is
it,
like
it's so late.
amazing.
You can't thank us.
This has been a great experience. I've loved every piece of being more a part of this than I have been in years past. It's a community.
11 days left.
It's a community that I feel a part of and that
We're
I
on the
enjoy
downward.
thoroughly. I've made some
definitely a community
friendships
now.
and yeah.
Love it.
Whoa, that's what I've been doing. The crescendo between the masthead and then we went down in ABV. We dropped 10% ABV in one beer.
Between, yeah.
It's a good thing I don't have anything else to do the rest of the day. I don't know about y'all, but
Dag nabbit.
No, my plans today.
unless my partners tell me I got way more
My
going
plans
on.
are
I
no
don't- I
plans.
really.
It would be hilarious if there's already like 3 inches of snow and we're snowed in.
And we don't even know.
I would love that.
Then we're gonna
would
come back
make
up
me
here
so
and like,
happy.
all right, well, round 2, here we go.
Well, there's a projector in there. We can watch movies all day. Drink. There's a fridge full of beer. We won't go thirsty.
We will not go thirsty.
We have food for a while.
Somebody will deliver us
JT,
food.
JT has the best. What camera? JT has the best
We're up
fridge
there right
in
now,
Dayton.
but I can
Best
go to
fridge
you.
in Dayton.
No doubt.
It is incredible. Not only with the
Best
stickers,
fridge in
but you
Dayton.
open it up. If
Best
you
toilet
can't find
paper in
something
Dayton.
in there, best toilet paper in Dayton too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best
And you got a wall you can
Oh, is it
write
good?
on.
Yeah.
There's a
good.
wall you can write on.
Best
There is a
home,
wall you can write on.
best home installed urinal.
I can give a
in
tour.
Dayton.
Yes, home installed.
That's
Home installed
very.
urinal.
I
Yeah.
mean, I would put top 5.
Top
Of
five.
all the urinals, of all the home urinals,
Of all-
urinals.
here's the one thing you forget.
I thought that was the bidet. I've been sticking my
Ah,
ass in.
Oh
shit.
yeah. Here's the
I was
one thing-
wondering what was going on.
Here's the one thing that's weird about urinals that you don't realize until it happens. Is
Can you
the
speak into the mic?
The contractor that
he
installs,
actually did it for
I was facing the wrong way. The contractor that installs it will eventually call you up to understand the height of your penis.
Wow.
Because you don't want, right? If you're the contractor installing, because I didn't
you don't want it to be.
Wow.
I didn't do the plumbing. I don't know how to do
I
fucking
never
plumbing,
thought
right?
of that.
So eventually they're going to say, hey,
What's the
homeowner,
height of your?
come stand up in front
How
of your wall
tall
for
are
a
you?
second. Let's see where your crotch is. And that's what they did. They
Math
marked
question.
it.
When-
They said,
when we
this
get to the
zone
end.
is where he'd pee. And then they put the urinal right there. Boom.
Wow.
So it's like custom to me.
It's customized.
It's
See, that's
custom
what
to me.
makes
So
it
when you
Damn.
guys struggle to pee in my urinal,
That's
it's
why I
because
have to
I'm
stand on my
taller.
Because you're taller
Because
than
Right?
things hang lower.
Man,
You know?
yeah. All right.
That's all it is.
JT's nickname for the longest time was Coiled Cock.
Coiled cock?
It's
It's
like-
like a pig's tail. It's like a pig's tail. Yeah. It's not bent. It's curled.
It's not
Yeah,
bad.
over the shoulder.
Oh, pierogi's disease. That's what. It is.
Pierogies. That
Pierogies.
sounds like a real disease. I'd say it
With
is.
the like crooked.
Oh my
Carrot?
gosh.
Yeah, you know their real name, right? But
Yeah,
pierogies
yeah.
is hilarious. Like, it's
Yeah.
fantastic.
What's
you
the
know
real
their
name?
Peronis.
Peroni. Peroni. That sounds like a frozen pizza.
Like if you have a
frozen.
It does. It sounds like a
That's
schlocky Italian
like a
restaurant.
microwave
I
dinner.
think it's an Italian beer.
Yeah, Peronis.
Peyronie's.
Oh,
I think it is. Yeah.
I know. Well, you can edit this out when we
I won't.
go around and we get to the time.
I
Can you
certainly
give
won't.
us like a last takes? I understand we have, but like go around
Yeah,
the room and give us
we're
last
at,
takes.
we're at 9. We're at 1
Okay.
hour
Oh, yeah,
and
no.
51 minutes.
Last takes
Because there's-
for so far.
Just be like, hey, last takes, and then
Last
like,
takes.
points at us.
Last takes.
We'll go around the
And then
table.
we shoot each other.
We'll do our shit. And
Oh man,
we'll have
could you?
our things.
What a sad video. We just get up and shoot.
And
It's
there's
like
been-
Spider-Man meme.
There's
Yeah,
been
we'll kill
videos
each
like
other.
that. That's what that song "Hey Man, Nice Shots" about.
It is.
About a man who just kills himself on camera.
Another. Do you know? So that's Filter.
Yeah, Filter. I saw them. They came to Guantanamo Bay once.
Oh.
They come to Eau Claire all the time.
They do that.
The best part is
MS.
his.
What are those things called?
what's that?
What are the tours they do? The military tours. Like they used to be-
USO.
USO. Yeah, they do
Um,
the USO thing.
His brother, the lead singer. Of
Yeah,
is
lead singer
who?
Filter's brother is Edge from
Close.
WWE.
Really?
It's
No,
actually
I don't know. It looks like he
Power
looks
Man
like, it
5000.
looks like the same
no.
guy.
It's he's an actor.
It's
He's-
close though. You said.
He's the T-1000 from Terminator 2.
Oh really?
Oh really?
Patrick. Yeah. They're
That's an unfortunate role. The T1000.
yeah.
Because the T2000 wound up being the famous one.
The T-3000.
Oh, 3000.
Yeah.
3,000.
Whatever.
Christina,
too.
Christina Locken. She's actually from Milwaukee.
I love. Yeah, see,
I like how you
Wisconsin.
always
It
bring it
always
to
comes
Wisconsin.
back to Wisconsin.
You always
Everybody
you
loves
bring it.
Wisconsin.
That's you.
Everybody
to
loves
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. That's the thing. Everybody loves Wisconsin. But the thing is that everyone in Wisconsin hates every other state.
Well, yeah.
That's not
But
true.
everyone else loves. We're cool with Wisconsin.
If there was
We like
a
Wisconsin.
civil war, Wisconsin
enjoy
would
it.
be
We're
all
great
the
with
other
New
states.
Mexico. I will.
You guys in New Mexico, big
Yeah, like
You guys
all
are
the-
like
with like the
Buds.
chilies.
blood brothers,
They
like
got
the
like
Indian in the
Buds.
cupboard. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, we're cool with
You have
Wisconsin.
you have Central Waters in the fridge.
Yeah, there's Central Waters. Yeah, do you want to have that? That's aged. I say that was a 5 we had on the podcast.
It
That's
is.
that's the one. I saved it.
That's
I
the
have.
5.
Damn.
We can open it up.
I have a bunch of that in my
Oh.
cellar.
Oh,
still.
you got a lot. Oh, okay.
Central.
Not a bunch.
Thought it
A
was
couple
special.
bottles. Central
We
Waters
can
is
have
the
more
best-
beer if you guys want
best-
more beer.
Oh yeah,
got
but we've
tons of
got
beer.
7 minutes left, so we're gonna go around for. I've got a great last take.
He's
It's
got.
gonna
So you want to be
include
the
stuff.
last take of the day?
No. When you
Last
go around,
word?
Look at all
when you
that.
go around.
Wow, look at that.
Oh,
Look at all that.
at some point.
Wow, look at them.
That's got pulp in it.
Critters.
Pulp.
What is
I
that?
can't believe you would serve me this.
What'd you just pour?
That I
Extra
picked out
vanilla
of the-
double milkshake IPA from Tired
try
Hands
some?
and Omni Polo.
Journey left.
Hey,
It's right there.
Phil, when you were 23, like Stev is now, were you as educated beer-wise as he is? Like, as indoctrinated to the craft beer scene? Craft beer didn't...
Oh, hell no.
When you were 23, what were you doing?
Yeah.
When you were 7.
When I was 23,
How many podcasts were you on when you were 23?
there wasn't a thing called podcast.
What?
We didn't have podcasts then.
Oh, they didn't have, they had talk radio. Yeah, they had
Talk
Frasier,
radio.
which was
Was
a
it
great
you?
show.
Talk radio.
Was it you and Paul Harvey?
Paul Harvey. Good day. Good day.
I miss Paul Harvey.
Did you know?
I said good day.
He had such a
Yeah,
great
like
voice.
it's crazy to think about. Damn
23.
radio. Like, you had to listen to what
You
they
had
gave
to-
you. You couldn't
yeah,
just pick your
yeah.
own thing. You're like,
So-
I fucking hate this guy, but it's all I got.
That's all I got.
That's
Best
it.
part of
It's
the
better
podcast.
than silence.
So you're in your 20s.
Sounds sus.
Better Matt and Phil are in their 30s. JT and I are the old guys in our 40s.
Yeah.
Look at
I'm-
this man.
I'm older than you are. You're
We
beautiful.
span.
I love you.
We span.
That's why I
decades.
hate guys.
I love you. I love you so
decades.
much.
We span
We
decades.
spent
When I was 23, I was introduced to wine by a guy that started with me at Accenture, which was
I came
then-
from wine.
Yeah,
Go
which
on.
was Anderson Consulting, headquartered out of Chicago at the time.
Uh-huh.
It's now Accenture, and the guy that
That's right.
one of the guys I started with, he was in the wine industry before he went to graduate school at U of C. And we were both put on a project in California, in Northern California, Sacramento, for the state of California. It was like a 2-year project. And he said, I'm going to turn you on to the world of wine.
Is it bad?
Because
No,
he knew
I'm
everybody in Napa Valley. And so he would arrange with the owners and the vintners of all the greatest wineries in Northern California these incredible these tours, these private tours that he would make for us. And he and I we had to spend weekends out there because they weren't going to flash back to Chicago every other week. So so he and I would take off and go to the wine country and spend the weekend touring the greatest wineries in Napa and Sonoma Valleys and meeting with these vintners. And I learned so much about wine and everything about it, fermenting and the whole deal. So, yeah.
Did you meet the Thunderbird family from Thunderbird Wines?
No,
Came in the jugs?
no.
Because that's
No,
how
never
I
met
was
them.
conceived.
What about
We were
Franz?
talking about how you
I
were
met
conceived.
Joseph Heitz, who was one of the famous, he's long gone now.
Did you meet the Boone's family?
No.
I was
Didn't meet the
conceived-
They have a farm out there somewhere.
I was conceived on Thunderbird Wine.
Did you
fairly
go to
familiar.
the singer from Tool's wine?
That's in Arizona.
Damn it.
That's
No.
yeah, he
I did
predates
not.
that.
He
predates
James
that.
Maynard Keenan.
I met
Prescott.
My folks
I
have
met
been there.
Davis Bynum, who had Bynum wineries in the Russian
Bynum
River
Wineries.
Valley, which was
Oh.
probably one of the greatest Pinot Noirs ever
Russian
made
River
in,
Brewery?
in California. And
That valley.
he gave me. I went there for my honeymoon for my first wedding, and he gave me his personal waiter's friend, and I still have it to this day. But I learned a lot about the process, even though it wasn't part of the beer process. So when I actually stepped up my game, when I moved to California,
Yeah.
and I stepped up my game and started home brewing, it was all a very familiar process to me because I'd already been introduced to that in wine. And it's a very similar process, right? So it's kind of my last take.
That's amazing. I don't have any appreciation for wine at all whatsoever.
Wow.
My wife's
I wish
wine-
I did,
wine
but I don't.
calendar-
I just don't.
My wife's wine calendar
I just
from this
don't-
year to last year. This year is fantastic. She's having a great.
I just don't get the.
I'll have to send you pictures.
I like
of-
dry reds, and that's it.
I like how much different beers how many different beers you can have, and that's what turns me off of wine. I don't get the differentness.
Oh my gosh, there's a
get the
huge variety of difference.
How dare you?
But no, it's like
Teach me, Phil.
no,
On
it's-
you.
Yeah.
But it's the same. Oh,
On-
absolutely.
You would love a solid.
I'd love some
Gewürztraminer.
free wine,
It's,
for God's sakes.
there's a giant. There's
Just kidding.
Just
Better
as,
than a sharp
I'll
stick
pay
in
for
the
some
eye.
wine.
just as much diversity
take
as
the
there is
sharp
in
stick in
beer, there's a diversity in wine.
Interaction.
Right, Matt?
Absolutely.
There's
So
friendship.
Oh, you got two.
There's
I got into craft beer with Belgian beers and sours because it reminded me of wine. And then come like now we're
Yeah, sour's
12 years later.
Good
I only
bridge.
drink West Coast IPAs, and
Nuts.
when I first got into craft beer, I loved Belgians. I loved those Flanders and those Flemish sours and those weird, those kind of weird shit.
Creek.
Vinegary.
13, 14 years later, probably not as
So
much as I
excited for
used
that
to.
one.
I respect those flavors, and I love wine still, but West Coast IPAs is where I'm pretty much at now. But I can taste something and respect it and understand it and
Yep.
get what they're trying to put together with it, and
Yep.
not bash it and label it as a 1 out of 5 because I only drink West Coast IPAs
Exactly.
now.
That's where I'm at too.
That's like I can understand the complexities and the aspects of what they did to put that together, and just because my palate's not woo about it, it doesn't mean it's not bad.
I mean, I find, in fact, I don't know, it was 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago, something like that. I was reviewing one of the beers we had, and because they had less hops in it and the hops were out of the way, I tasted way more in that.
More of the
wine,
flavor,
or
yeah.
in the beer.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
absolutely,
There's just so much more that came out of it, and the subtleties and complexities of the beer came out.
Also, with
And I
those
appreciate
kind
it
of
a lot.
styles, I'm not afraid to let them warm up. Like whereas
Yeah,
in
exactly.
an IPA of
Yeah.
any kind,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
want it to be warm at
Yeah,
all.
have it cold.
But like,
Yeah.
I'll let a stout or even like a
Put it in the
saison,
microwave.
like a saison, even
Put your
let it
stouts in the
warm up
microwave.
and like
I
and get
suggest
the
the same.
different
Put it in there.
complexity. I'll microwave the shit out of some coffee. There's no lie there.
Oh no!
But
yeah.
Not like that.
1,000%.
What did you think? What was your take on the bitter, the ordinary bitter? We had the English style bitter from.
Was that yesterday?
Uh, two
No.
days ago.
The weird can. Yeah, no. So
The
so
ordinary bitter, which was the
like the
Old
green
Duchess.
can.
So the
Duchess
problem
sales.
with that one is there was some kind of infection in that one for sure.
Oh,
I think
delicious.
there was something wrong with
It
that
tastes
bitter.
infected.
Yeah, because
Too foamy.
it was too foamy, and I only
Not bitter.
I poured it and it was foamy as hell, and I feel really confident actually about my pour style. Gus also poured it, and it was
We all
foamier
pour it,
than
yeah.
hell.
I'm pretty good
And
at
then
pouring.
Gus, the one that I go to for reference when it comes to any actual knowledge in beer, label it as a beer that was functified. So like it was good, it was all right. It didn't, but it did give me some earthy tones in there that I don't believe that should have been in
I didn't
it.
even get that
But-
at all. That was interesting.
But it came from overseas. Like that's
Right.
an overseas beer, so it
No,
went,
it did not actually.
Oh, it didn't.
Old Duchess Sales is a guy in New York who created the winery as a project because he was saddened by the lack of English
He tried
styles
to
in the United
proliferate.
States.
Okay.
Right, so he started it.
So I thought it was like
specific-
OEC
No.
where it did the
No,
whole
it's
ship
actually
over
out of
and
New
then
York.
bottle it.
It's out of New York.
Okay.
But he's an English guy,
Yeah.
and he brews in the English
Yeah.
style. Now, what he makes are hybrids. So the functification that you guys tasted was the injection of some Northwest hops
Okay.
into a bitter
Yeah,
style.
it definitely gave me some funkiness
Yeah,
to it.
it was
yeah.
a little bit.
Okay.
It was more hoppy than what you'd expect out of
Yeah,
a bitter.
yeah.
But that was one of the beers that
That's one of the ones that you really.
I really liked it because the hops were less than a normal American style take on that would be.
And see, I thought
So
it was
tasted
flatter.
more.
I thought it was flatter, and that's where I was like thinking that there was like,
That's English style though.
yeah,
That
yeah.
is English
I think
style.
that was just weird.
I spent some time around that beer during the brewing process with just my underwear on, and I there's some yeast might have got into the beer.
That's like Rogue. I learned
I'm
this.
joking. I'm joking.
I learned
Yeast on my body.
I'm joking.
There's no yeast
Remember
in my butt
Rogue?
crack.
Now we can say rest in peace. He had a
Rogue,
couple
rest
of
in
beers
peace.
that Huggable Matt taught me that he brewed with yeast from his beard.
Oh, I don't want that.
Sold.
Yeast from his butt cheeks.
Yeah, see, that seems.
Cheek
That's
yeast.
not. That's not
That
yeast.
seems.
No,
that
that's-
seems like.
I don't want yeast from your
Yeah,
beard.
On
yeah.
the cheeks.
So it was
Yeah.
so that
makes me want to
that-
feel like I
that
need to
splotch.
clarify where the yeast came from.
Yeah, where's
That's
the
all
yeast
that
come
really
from?
like.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Where are
hear
you
about
pulling
that.
that from? Where's that coming from?
Ask
This
Huggable
yeast-
Matt next time you see him.
Wow.
It was yeast from his beard.
If you, I mean, if you
I'll
don't
kill
shower
you
for
with
a
a
while
gun
and then
if
you
you
just
Right?
gather
You know what I mean?
the
Like-
oils.
I'll kill you with a gun.
I don't want to feel your fermentation in anything I drink.
I
Like,
don't want to feel,
No.
taste.
I might love
no,
you.
I don't even want to
No.
know that you might have some
No,
neuron.
you need to see a doctor.
yeast.
right?
I do not want to ingest any of your DNA.
Feel your
Yeah,
fermentation.
right? Yeah,
I do
yeah.
not want to.
Beard
Sounds like
yeast.
that sounds like a grindcore band. Feel your fermentation.
Ooh, I like
Feel-
that.
Ooh, that's actually.
That is grindcore, crabcore, probably.
It is.
Ooh,
It is
crap.
I
definitely.
don't know. It could be punk.
I'm going to
actually.
see Bill Murray soon.
Me too.
Ooh.
You
Am I
going to the
soon?
Cincy show?
In
May?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to. Oh, we
Fuck
should
yeah.
go
Yeah.
together.
Go to Weed.
We're both going to see him. Same show.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
I got tickets the other day.
That's good to know.
Bill Murray, I
Stev?
love him.
We're getting close to the end. You're a this
Are
is
we past 2 hours?
We're out. We are.
we are.
Certainly
We
past
are.
2 hours.
This is going to be your
3
interview.
minutes past
What
two.
would you name this episode?
See, you shouldn't have invited me.
Ooh, I like
Oh,
this
smiles
question.
over
This what all is that? Did you know that was going to be the question? Because I prompted him like 13 minutes out. I was like, I'm going to ask you a question. I don't want to forget it. What would you name this episode?
JT said, "Bring your smiles."
Ooh, I did say that.
All
in a
smiles
text.
over here.
So that's what you would name the episode.
Well,
think so.
all smiles or bring your smiles?
All smiles.
All smiles.
I give it a 4.25.
The name.
The name.
What would you name it? Or
Oh, I
you wanna
can't do
go
better
last?
than that. No,
Boys'
that's my
night.
question.
You
for
just
him.
only
Boys'
gonna ask
night.
one
Yeah.
person?
Boys' night.
Oh boy.
Because he's going
That's
to
what I'm
be the
calling it.
producer.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I say boys'
This
night.
would be his
because
job.
This
It's
he
not-
must have
podcast.
been saying
This
boys' night
podcast
for
is
years.
If we
called-
hire
it's
him
called
as
what
a
it's called.
producer, he has to name the episodes.
Yeah, that's true.
This podcast is called. The episode is called. This episode.
Yes.
He changes it every time on the calendar.
Boys'
I like
night.
it. Yeah, actually, I like that you guys can do whatever you want with the titles of the episodes.
Boys'
The
night.
timing
You're
thing
allowed
doesn't
to.
bother me. The weirdness, my OCD is on his episode titles.
Mine is in the,
I know I'm
mine's
tough.
in the
Matt's,
comments.
Matt's
Or in
pissed
the
every
description.
time.
It's that's one thing I'll admit. It makes me uneasy because
I
BCP love times
I love it.
ampersand. That's the one. The
use
times is whatever.
emojis as much as possible.
But this is what I will say.
Oh, yeah.
Like on your episode titles, it's like, what the fuck episode is this? Like ampersand, Octothorpe, like.
Octothorpe. I
At
like
least
that.
I'll add them to the playlist.
I can
though.
tell.
Add them.
Oh,
to
I
the
like that.
play-
We need to add them all to the playlists. The
I
Advent
try.
calendar playlist.
I try.
Yeah, you guys can do
That's
whatever you
not
want with the
fun
titles.
one.
I
If
put all
really
my
hated
shit
it,
in
I
the
wouldn't tell you,
description.
but it's not enough
If
fun.
you really
Random-
hated it, you just delete
random
my
things.
videos.
I would just delete it.
Like one time I posted
This
Christmas
fucking- fuck
vacation.
this video.
What
this
is
guy.
this? What the
Tell
fuck?
I
us.
deleted.
Score.
I deleted a video earlier today. It was the short that Huggable Matt filmed of us.
Okay.
Wow.
It was the same video. I thought it was
Yeah.
going to be a short.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't wind up showing up as one? It
No,
was
it,
too long?
it went a minute.
You
It's
just got
size.
caught.
It's
Oh,
not.
man.
It's not time. It's size.
Yeah, it's size, yeah.
Nice. So it does matter.
It
Yeah,
does.
it does matter.
That's what I was thinking.
Whoa,
Thanks for
who
saying
knew?
that.
Who knew?
All right, let's
Ouch out to Bobby, by the way.
shout to Bobby. Killer videos. He just
Love
sips it. Boom. I
That's
know
a hard
it's
one.
Done.
experience.
Where's
that.
Frank?
Frank doesn't want to do it this year.
Ah.
I'll be honest. I tried really
Come
hard.
on, Frank.
And he was just not willing to. I said, you just let it sit on your palate just a little
Just give it a
longer
shot.
and just give it a real shot. Don't just. I hate every beer.
Ouch out to the cameraman Chuggalo's sister, by
Yeah.
the way.
Oh
for
yeah.
behind
You know
the
she's
scenes.
killing it
Yeah.
on camera.
Also,
I
want that-
love the spinning and I love the dog nails.
That's what I was about to say.
Dog nails?
Yeah.
Sorry to
The
steal
dog
it.
nails.
I want
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
The NSYNC towel has come up 3 times.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah. Shout out Dog Nails.
I'm gonna be
Sounds
there.
like
Bobby
a house.
and I are gonna do some
Shut up,
collabs.
dog nails. Shut up, InSync.
Oh, from the basement of the United Center?
Hopefully we'll go in the basement, but I don't know what's going on down there now, so we gotta see.
Nice.
Yeah. So let's
takes.
let's go around the horn here and get some parting thoughts. Who wants to go? Anybody
go
got any
first.
first parting thoughts?
Blessed and glad to be here. Carriage House 2025. Thank
Thanks
you,
for coming.
JT.
Anytime.
Thank you for the food. Thank you, boys, for hanging out. Glad to be a part of this. What do we have? What is it? 12 days left?
11.
11.
We're
We're
11.
over halfway.
Right, math.
Yesterday was
Math.
halfway.
Halfway,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
11
yeah.
days left.
This year
So-
was half. Wow.
Videos from the rest I can't wait to see.
Hell yeah.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year.
Yeah. Happy holidays.
I love you all.
Subscribe to.
Yeah. Subscribe.
Who's
Check it
next?
out.
Yeah. Subscribe.
If you
Like
like
that,
today's
like
beer,
button.
go down to the Barrel House. It's on tap.
Yeah.
Barrel House.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Go to the Barrel House. Go see Matt.
Who's next?
Well, not today.
Parting thoughts.
Not today. Not today.
Who's got parting thoughts?
Stev's
got parting thoughts. They can be brief. They can be long. It doesn't matter.
Not farting thoughts. Parting thoughts.
I hope everybody has a healthy, stealthy, and wealthy rest of your year.
Oh
Yes.
hell yeah, dude! I like that. That's a really good way to sum it up.
Nice.
Boom.
Phil.
Man, I feel like we're at halftime, actually.
No.
In the
We're
middle of the game.
No.
We're at the end. We're in the 2-minute warning of
2
the fourth
more
quarter.
hours.
No, I'm not talking
Oh,
about
Miss a
this.
count.
you mean the calendar?
Oh,
Oh.
shut down.
No.
I knew what he meant.
I got at least 2
I had
hours.
no idea what he meant.
No,
I
you're
got 2
wrong.
hours of more content.
We're at the
More
halfway.
content to
You, Phil, we're
share.
done.
I mean, I want to keep hanging out.
Just
but
cut.
We're gonna hang out.
We
yeah,
had done
cam-
the 2 hours.
The
thing.
camera needs to go off.
No, I'm saying on the advent calendar. I think I look ahead at what's on the list, and it's going to be a phenomenal back half. We got
The ball is rolling up.
Yeah, the last week and a half here is going to be amazing. We've got some unbelievable beers on the list. We've got I can't even say I brought the wrong beer today, but it was the Dogfish Triple Decadence. I think that's going to be a huge beer.
We have the Gold Flaked IPA, which we all know was the bulk of the calendar price. It was $280 for that one.
Yeah, $280.
$3 for the rest of it.
And we're going to be pooping out that gold.
I love
Isn't that
pooping
amazing?
gold.
Yes, we are.
Isn't that amazing?
It makes me feel like a real king.
Yeah,
Yes.
we are kings.
Yes.
Goldschlager.
And
I want
by the
gold.
way, F all this no king stuff. We're kings right here.
Right.
We are kings. That's the whole concept of our country, is that we get to be kings. Anyway,
I'm a king.
And what was the
My wife calls me king.
What was the last day?
Hell yeah, King.
Is going to be an amazing
Trump
day.
Yes.
Calls me
Is
king asshole.
Masthead, the Sun Killer.
Vanilla Sun Killer.
Sun Killer.
Vanilla Sun Killer.
I mean, those are a
Best
couple of
brewery
things
in
that
Ohio.
You put the hard on
But-
vanilla.
Which one?
Best brewery in
Vanilla.
Ohio.
Which brewery?
in between
Sun
that,
Killer.
we've got several others that are bound to be outstanding. So
so
I'm really
much.
looking forward to the rest
I
of
haven't
the
heard of them. I'm
days.
excited.
And this was a great day. Thanks
New
everyone
brewery
for
for
coming.
me.
Matt, thanks again so much
Hey.
to you and Gus for
Thank you.
You guys' active engagement in our project here.
Yes.
And I really appreciate your being here too. That was a lot of fun.
Hell
A lot
yeah.
of fun. Been a lot of fun.
All right, I'll go
enjoyed it.
before Matt because Matt has
go.
profound thoughts, I think.
Always.
He said he did.
You're the host. No,
Always.
I got rid of mine.
That was your last thing?
No, I'll say something, but
He will.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say
There
you
will
can
not be
close
any
it
more
out, and I'll
videos.
do
I
it.
have
I'll
my
do the
final
normal
thoughts this year,
part.
so.
I never did we think, at least me, think
I
that we would
just-
do this
I'm
long enough
joking.
to actually partner with a business that actually like depends on making money and profit, and we're like doing stuff with them. That's kind of awesome. So thank you to Barrel House. That's really,
Absolutely.
that's really it. This is
Yeah.
I mean, I think we've had these calendars been built by Barrel House, but I've never felt more in partnership with them than this year. So
Yep.
thank you very much. That's all I have to
You guys
say.
are
Matt,
awesome. Thank you so much.
what you got?
Top ropes.
yeah, off the top rope. Thank you
rope.
for calling out the signature. JT and I make zeros of dollars doing this, but we are filled with the admiration, love, respect, beer, suds, ABV of just continuing this because we know the enjoyment that it brings. This is one of the best days of the year. I don't say that because I would say this in an absolute vacuum. We look forward to it. We arrive here early. JT puts out a fucking phenomenal. People thought it was catering that came out, but
Literally.
yeah,
Catering.
because of the dishes. But
Literally.
Delicious.
So
Well,
Thank
if
you,
you
Children Catering.
spell catering Katy then it is Katie Ring.
nice.
That's
nice
Chubbo
call out.
Catering.
Good shout.
Caterade, my wife, she helped
Yep.
me.
Hey.
Shout out to Katie.
Thanks,
we've
Katie.
been doing this 8 years.
Thanks, my wife.
I'm
Thanks,
thankful
JT's my wife.
for my partner in crime in the podcast.
Yes.
Our wives gave up watching this 30 episodes in, so they
Yeah.
didn't even make it a year.
They don't even know what we talk about
And
anymore.
you're
They have no
25 times that amount of
For,
episodes.
as far as I know, it could be the husband's podcast, and we just talk about our wives all the time. They have
We could be like,
They
hey,
have
this is
no
the
idea.
secret to our marriage,
Yeah.
and they would
Yeah.
just no clue.
yeah.
And they're happy.
And they both agree. They're like, we hear your voice enough. We don't need to tune into fucking
Exactly.
YouTube to understand it. But thank you for being a part of this. And JT put it best. Thank you to the Barrel House,
Yes.
Gimmick Gus, Better Matt, Huggable Matt, all the staff there. Get your liquid libations that you can in downtown Dayton, 412 3rd Street. Did I get that?
417.
417.
East
Fuck,
3rd
fake
Street.
fan.
Fake,
It's on your
Fake
shirt.
fan. Fake fan.
It's on your shirt.
You'd be across the street. That's fine. You would.
Yeah,
see the
you'll be
Barrel
close
House.
enough. You'll figure it
You'd
out.
be near enough. Yeah.
But that's it.
Just
for-
do what most normal people do and put Barrel House in the search bar of your Maps app.
Maps apps.
It's
It got
next-
you.
I
there.
love on Facebook when I link at the Barrel House makes sense. All these goofy breweries, sometimes you have to put the words together. Sometimes you have
Yeah,
to.
what the hell, dude? I don't know if you're a
So
brewing
much I have
company
to do.
or
Next to the parking
brewer or
lot.
distillery or what the fuck you are.
Loud noises.
Yes. New parking lot.
Love. fascination.
All right, everyone, look up there.
Shoo, shoo, shoo,
That
shoo,
camera.
Love you.
Wave. Bye.
Goodbye.